Can't lie, second guest. Oh, this is not even my podcast. You man do the thing.
Well, no, it's not. We don't do a formal intro.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Nameless podcast. We've got our friend Diesel here for episode 15, is it?
I like how you just use the word.
Episode 15, yeah.
I like how you use the word friend so casually, but I'm being paid.
Not being paid at all.
Yeah.
That's a scientific impossibility,
you
actually.
Wish.
There's no money in the pot.
You gave me tea though.
I did give you tea, yeah. But you're
what's
going
the
to have
tea?
to pay for that. No.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to use like cool references now? Because we've got a young man here. What's the tea, man? Hey, what's the tea?
You gotta.
No cap.
Yeah.
On God.
On God, homie. On crib.
No cap on
On
God.
my day, homies.
You're gonna get roasted in the comments for that one again. Every time,
You know what's
every
funny?
time Ollie talks hood, people are like, "You fucking middle class bitch."
Yeah.
It's
What's funny is I'm not
In the
gonna,
tech police as well.
I'm not gonna get roasted in the comments because we don't get any.
Yeah, we get one. We get one.
We
here
get hate
and
ones
every now
actually.
and
We
then.
do get bad
We
ones.
do get some hate.
You
we
might
do
get
get
more.
those.
I'm in this one, so.
That's true. Yeah. We're gonna have to filter for racism in the comments.
You know, I posted one short on YouTube, and I only had one comment. It was like the pool's closed.
What?
The pool is closed. On some racist shit, like the
I don't
pool's
get it.
closed.
I don't get it.
I don't know. I think it was like some
Like a
reference.
segregation thing.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn. But the pool is closed. Though,
I'm sorry about that. I was bored and I just.
I knew it was you fucking.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you're a comedian as well.
Yes, brother.
We've got Diesel.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
What's your
TikTok sensation.
You know, we're doing alright, a couple of views more than you guys, but it's something that I don't
Wow.
really check. I don't check.
You do a nice thing for someone, you invite them on your show.
Yeah.
You know, it took you a
And-
while to set up. Next time, have it prepared when I come here.
Yeah,
I
sorry
do
about
hear
that.
I do
Is there
hear
anything
that.
else you like have to have ready? Like,
What's your rider?
yeah, I was about to say.
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
I need Kool-Aid.
Okay.
To like a lot of sugar.
Can you even get that in England?
Yeah.
No.
I've never seen
It is,
that.
you can get it.
Really?
Yeah, like the same.
I guess if
the-
anyone would know.
Yeah, we're so white.
Where to find it.
Kool-Aid, can't lie, it's not even that nice, you know.
I bet it's disgusting. Sounds horrible.
It's just like, it tastes like, it's red. It tastes red.
Yeah.
That's it. There's no like.
Any drink that's red. You strike me as a guy who would drink like Mountain Dew red or something.
No, I never drank Mountain Dew.
No, when you were shredding and rocking out. you
Nah,
didn't-
when I was playing,
When you were shredding.
when I was playing Halo, my drink of choice was.
Yeah, he's the type of guy to buy G Fuel, like.
Yeah.
You know the ones that.
I resent that so
I can't
much.
lie, I was a Boost man. Boost was back in the day, 49p. Bar.
I used to drink
That
a lot
was
of
me.
Boost
Yeah,
when
that
I was
me.
younger.
Yeah.
But the aftertaste of Boost is like.
You know what I did like?
Stay.
The yellow Monster.
I don't really fuck with energy drinks like that. I can't lie.
I don't now,
Yeah.
but when I was younger and I used to drink more of them.
I could imagine you just 50 roll-ups a day and just 6 cans of Monster.
Nah.
Rock out, dude.
Yeah, let's rock out,
Yeah,
dude. Wow.
yeah.
He's made bare Halo as well, so.
Yeah, that's true. I played a lot of Halo.
If you were my son, I would have fucking hated you.
Yeah.
Just go
It's
into a
always
room
sad
that
when
just
your
smells
son's
like-
smarter than you, you know.
Yeah,
It's rough.
that's true.
You're like, why are you the man that I couldn't have been? You know,
You know
I
what
get
they
it.
say? There's a new statistic that came out. Apparently, gay men are a lot better at video games.
I saw
I
that.
can see that.
And so I've seen so many memes where it's like the Peter Parker, Tobey Maguire thing.
Yeah,
where like,
yeah.
When you're bro, when you find out that gay people are better at video games and you run away, bro's been winning recently.
That's funny.
Yeah. But also, playing a lot of games increases your hand-eye coordination. So it actually makes you a lot better.
There's so
Like-
many benefits to it. I mean, like I played a lot of Halo, that was my game, and a lot of Pokemon as well. Actually, you were probably wedging nerds, but what about you? You're a gamer as well,
Yeah, I'm a
right?
Call of Duty guy.
Call of Duty, yeah.
FIFA.
But that's what I'm saying. So okay, thank you, Diesel. So me and you, we're normal men, yeah.
Right.
We play because we're lads. We're from London. That's what we do. That's what we do. We play FIFA.
Right.
You play Call of Duty. You know what I mean? But Arsenal. You know, you go oh Pikachu because you're gay. You're gay. You're a gay man because you were
First of all,
what?
Pokemon, one of the biggest games of all time, one of the biggest franchises of all
I
time,
played
right?
Pokemon and I
but-
stopped when I was 7. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's what
do
you
know
do,
why?
right?
Because you couldn't
there's a
catch
cut-off.
them all.
Oh
That's why.
my
Now,
God.
some people have. No,
Yeah, but you stopped trying. You stopped trying. Yeah.
Exactly. And do you know why you stopped trying? Because here's the thing, Diesel. What Ashley doesn't understand is in this world, there are two types of people, right? There's Pokemon trainers, like Ashley over here, and then there's Pokemon masters, right?
Okay,
And that's the
yeah.
thing, there's trainers and masters.
Can I just say, that's not the get that you think it is. You think that you just made me look bad.
Yeah, I did.
But that was a ricochet because
No,
you
no.
now look even
Do you know
more
what?
gay.
Hey, do you know what's gayer than playing?
I'm a Pokemon master.
Yeah, do you know what's gayer than being
Yeah.
a Pokemon master? Watching other men play football that you control.
Okay.
Hey, John, tackle him in the leg.
Yeah.
B.
Okay,
That's
tackle
way
him in the
gayer.
leg.
That
Yeah.
is-
I'm not gonna lie.
no,
Do you know what? I love you. You're my boy.
Yeah.
I sometimes can't believe that we get on as well as
Yeah.
we do. You know?
I think it's
you
because
say
I'm-
things like tackle him in the leg.
Do you know what is funny? For all of my autistic
That's a foul,
stuff,
bro.
and the
That's a foul.
I hear that. For all of my autistic stuff and not knowing about football and shit. The irony is,
It is pretty no homo, nothing wrong with being gay, but it's kind of gay
It
not
is a bit
liking
gay.
football.
It is
yeah,
kinda
yeah.
gay.
No, but I've got a good story as to why I don't like football. To be fair, when I was a kid,
You suck cock.
no. I didn't grow up like
He was
you.
a ball boy. He was a ball boy.
I had a straight
Yeah,
upbringing.
ball boy.
No, when I was a kid, I used to watch loads of football. I used to watch every game. I knew all the players' names. I was a hardcore Arsenal supporter.
Was you Arsenal?
Bro, Dennis Bergkamp, Freddie Ljungberg, Thierry Henry, Patrick
Okay.
Vieira. I was see. I'm saying I know these people.
Yeah.
David Seaman. I'm saying back in the day.
Yeah, I bet you know.
He
about
loves it.
Seaman.
I
I bet you do.
That's bad, isn't it?
I bet he was your favourite, wasn't he?
Yeah. Brilliant. Anyway, when I used to watch all of it, and then that was around the time that more and more of the games were on Sky, and we couldn't afford Sky. So then, like, I slowly.
Nigga, what? That's why people get like, you know, the boxes. There's like a lot of cultural families have it. Yeah, a lot of Indian and like Somali families.
Yeah.
There's, like a little box. You pay like £100 a year.
Yeah.
Bro, I could watch like,
Anything.
Mozambique channels.
Yeah.
Botswana,
that
Nigeria
weren't-
channels.
That weren't around back then, though. To be fair to him.
I don't think. Yeah, off fairs. All right.
And Sky was like, I think Sky was like £10 a month, and we couldn't afford it. So like, I basically more and more of the games were on Sky, so I was more and more out of the loop, and then it got impossible to keep up, and so I just slipped out of it.
Yeah, but bro, match of the day, brother. That's what I used to do. We
And
couldn't
that's on
afford
BBC,
Sky. You
that's
jump on
free,
Match of the Day, it's free, bro.
Yeah, but it was like-
look
it
at
was-
this
it wasn't
guy.
enough.
Wait. Here we go.
I was more focused on playing football,
Here's
that's the
the thing. This is what gets me about him. He's so manipulative. Yeah,
Yeah, I
this is
started
what he
feeling
does.
bad for him.
This-
I'm like, I
this-
can't
no, this is what he
afford
does.
it.
He goes, you're like Rain Man, but for dodging allegations. Yeah, because this is what you do. This is what he does. He goes,
you say that word? No.
probably not. Bleep
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
He's like, they're calling me gay. How can I get out of this one? Boom, boom, boom. He's dodging, he's weaving. He goes, oh, I know. Oh, we were too broke for Sky. I was too broke for Sky, but I love football, so I watch Match of the Day, as were all the broke kids in London. Yeah.
Well, we were very
so
broke.
you,
But you can't keep up on Match of the Day.
Of course you can.
What do you mean?
It's every game. It's every game's highlights from the weekend.
Yeah, but I wasn't
See,
watching
okay,
the game.
and-
Justify it, just put
Can
it in front
can
of
I
you
tell you the real
100,000.
story? What happened? You used to like football,
Yeah.
Then you got to 10,
Yeah.
and all of your friends they started, they stuck to the football. They started, having a life fingering girls. And what did you do? You sat in your room and play Pokemon, and that's fine.
That's funny.
That's fine.
You know what's funny though? The irony is, I'm probably better at
Because he
football
felt
than you,
safe.
right?
That's what
I
the
bet you
irony
ain't.
is, I'm probably better at football than you.
Let's do it because I already beat you at darts, right? So let's do a little football challenge. Let's do that.
Darts, you did have a bit of a lucky streak at the end. That is true.
Who do you think's better at football? Off
It's
of-
just clear aesthetics. I'd say. Where do you man play though? It depends where you man play.
I was a winger.
Forward.
Winger, forward. So
I was either right wing or forward, depending on what.
so
was
same
required.
position. I think he'd be better. I can't lie.
I can't. You know,
I was one of the quickest kids in my school.
Yeah.
I was in the A team every single year.
Okay.
I was like,
you went to a private school, yeah. So
yeah.
let's be honest.
So we had so the players were like doing really well. They were getting funding, training. They were sick players.
Yeah, but they were
Right.
also, Bartholomew, cross it. You know what I'm saying? You weren't dealing with. I was dealing with.
Bartholomew, cross it.
I was dealing with Abdi and fucking them man. They're all ballers, you know, bro.
Them
They're
are,
all
yeah,
ballers.
them are breaking-
I
Yeah,
was-
Yeah, keep sucking
bro,
his dick as well. That'd be great for the
I'm
episode.
not Abdi,
Go.
no,
That's
I'm
really
not-
good. Yeah,
I
yeah.
said, I
Yeah,
was-
they were like you, bro. They were so sick. They were just like you. How can I be like you?
I'm saying.
Nah, but Abdi and them and they're different players.
You never had to go in for a
Bartholomew's crazy,
50-50
though.
with a black guy. That's the difference.
Oh, we had a black guy.
Yeah.
And his parents are probably white.
Yeah,
You know,
he's
them
some-
ones-
Someone had to bring the oranges for halftime, right?
Oh, whoa.
Hey.
Hey, we're in the prison, bro. He might be in here, bro. Be
No, I'm
careful,
kidding.
man.
No, to be fair, the black guy in our year was fucking crazy. He was
Aye.
one of those guys. Who is it that has the? You have the joke about like black guys being dench.
Yeah.
He was that guy. He was
All of them.
just lean and shredded
Yeah,
from
yeah,
like
yeah.
day, and he was sick.
West African youths are.
West
built,
African
they're
youths?
born
Yeah,
like
he's
that.
Nigerian.
All of them, I can't lie. The only guys in my school that weren't like that were Somalis, and they were either fat or mad skinny. No in between.
Yeah.
There was actually one guy called Abdi who was. We had like 7 Abdis. One of the Abdi now, shout him out. He was wham, but he was the only wham Somali. It was either fat or skinny.
Fair.
But yeah, West Africans, they're blam from day from year
Yeah.
7. They got 6-packs and that. It's crazy.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's like genetically, there's like, I think there's like a gene or something that increases that type of body structure.
Yeah.
West Africans are the highest in that.
What have you got to say?
No, I'm saying that sounds like a really useful gene.
Chime in.
It is a useful gene. It's
Applied in the
very
right
useful gene.
context, that could be really, really helpful.
Yeah, that could be
really useful.
very productive.
beneficial. Yeah, productive.
I just said it. You guys are thinking it.
Productive.
Yeah.
Okay, say that. So let's set up a little. We'll do a little football challenge, like crossbar challenge,
Oh, I haven't
penalties
played
or
in years.
something.
I'm not gonna
Neither
do
have I.
crossbar
come on,
Neither
man.
have I.
Okay, fair. Then fair.
I haven't played football in like
Yeah.
6-7 years.
All
yeah.
right, sweet. Yeah, cool. That'd be
I
fun.
wanna wipe the
Who
floor
was I
with
talking
you.
You're not
to?
gonna
I
wipe the
think
floor with me.
Max, he wants to set up a game around us with, because Max, he's on Hinge and he doesn't match girls to like go out with them. He just matches them to play football.
What?
He has like one of the prompts like, I'm not here for a day, I just want to play rounders, and bare girls just add him. So we're gonna get like a big like 5-a-side or like 11-a-side with just girls, and we could play that. We'll film it. We just show the podcast after.
And we'll feel really good about ourselves because we'll beat a whole team of
Bro,
girls.
some girls are good at football.
No, but bro, have you seen a
I
video
know
of?
that.
Have you seen a video of Balassi and Wilfred Zaha, two male Crystal Palace
I
players?
know that.
They have like a training session with the girls. They body.
Oh,
them.
I've seen that. Yeah,
They
yeah.
body them.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And like a under 15s Australian like school team boys.
Went against like the national team.
The national team
beat
went
them,
back
like,
and
7-1.
yeah, no, they beat them like 15-0 at half time.
Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah, it's mad.
Yeah,
It was rough.
It is mad. But yeah.
Well, I support women's sports, so
Yeah, so do I.
yeah.
I'm all for it.
You're sort of championing their failures.
No, I'm all for it. They just shouldn't compete against men because it's not fair.
Yeah.
Biologically, you know?
If worst comes to worst, bro, I'll just, if everything fails for me, I'm a transgender, I want to be footballer.
That's actually not a bad move. I can't lie.
I can't even swim, man. I'll do swimming and I'll win.
You got the face for it still.
I got to fit. Huh?
No, I'm saying you.
Well, I got a beard, bro.
No, but you're quite feminine though, innit?
What?
You are.
Well, I am.
If you want to get Diesel anything, just say he looks like a girl and he'll be fuming.
Bro,
I can't lie, you're sitting a bit gay.
I'm trying to squeeze in for you, niggas, bro.
you are,
Yeah,
yeah.
nice, bro.
squeeze in for us.
Yeah.
You man got whip now, take that out.
Oh yeah, Diesel brought
Oh, yeah, this is-
Diesel brought a prop with him today. He said
No.
He
You
said
guys know
he said he
this
never
is-
leaves home without it. And
Oh, do you know what
it's
we
a nice
should-
big fist
Bro,
toy.
these man got this in their yard, bro. Bro, I did. You know the Ding Dong Gong show?
Yeah.
After the show, it's like a gong show competition. If you win it, they give you like a big like
Dildo, yeah.
Bro, my man tried to hand it to me. He was like, yeah, let's take a picture. I'm like, nah, bro.
I've already got that one.
I won't even hold
I
it.
can't lie. We should have put that in your sleeve and just started the episode like it was your actual hand to see how.
Yeah,
much
that's
it
a white
does.
hand, though.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
point, right? That was the joke. Right? That was it.
Yeah, just
right
make
there.
it more funny. This is your podcast.
Pressure.
Oh, shit.
We actually had a podcast all together.
Oh,
We did, man.
Just before we started this one.
the Colorblind podcast.
It was us and then two other guys.
Yeah.
And
I haven't seen Jovan since then.
I have not
What's
seen
he doing?
him
Is he still
in
gigging?
I don't know. He works for a production company. He took us to the Graham Norton show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Didn't
yeah.
Paras go in the chair?
He did. He went on
My,
the
they
chair.
get used?
my boy's
No,
girl
no,
works
no.
on that show. They probably know each other.
That's mad.
That's crazy.
What did Paras do? Did he tell a story or something?
He told a story
What story
about
did he
you
do?
know the time where he went to cinema with this girl and they watched Avatar.
Yeah.
And he like elbowed her in the face.
Oh yeah.
That story, and it was killing. He was killing, but then he went overboard and he said another punchline that because what's his name, Ragan Bowman was there, and he added a punchline like, "I'm only human after all," and it kind of ruined the genuineness of the story. And
yeah.
then Graham Norton was like, "You're just trying to do a bit to get out," and he just kicked him
Right.
out.
No way.
Is that episode online? Because I want to see that.
You can't see him, but he has the footage of him doing it, so you can send it to you.
Okay.
Wait, so you can't see the chair bit?
You can see the chair bit, but they cut him out.
Really?
They cut his
That's
bit
peak.
out.
Did they pay him for that? Did they pay you
No,
to
no,
do
no,
that?
no,
No. Okay.
No. You just get to go to like the afterwards. You go to like the green room. You don't meet the people, but you just have like tea and coffee and shit like this. So free tea in it.
Fair.
Yeah, man.
Fair.
What was this thing you were saying right before we turned the cameras on about someone who has a criminal record for race hate?
Yeah, I do. You know, a white guy, a good friend of mine. Actually, you know,
Keep your friends close, but your enemies close.
Yeah. You know what? Like
That was
racism is terrible. We shouldn't be racist. But when
Nah.
you know.
You're on the wrong show.
But we're in the prison, innit? For some reason. We should stick to our races, innit? But fucking.
This does look like a bit. We don't have the prison background on us,
Yeah.
obviously, but
Yeah.
this with the prison background, this does feel like the start of like a bad movie or something,
Yeah.
innit?
Whoa.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
Hey, welcome to Cell Block D. Welcome.
Nigga.
Hey. Hold my pocket,
You know, you're lucky.
Don't whisper.
I would say what I want to say, but I wouldn't say it because of the camera.
Why would you say it?
Say it.
No.
We're a free platform.
We are a free
We're all for
platform.
free speech on this.
If-
We're an alt-right podcast.
if it was one of three of us is gay, it's not me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Ollie, obviously. But go on, you were still saying the story.
No, hey, racism. I don't mind racism if it's like direct. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Like George.
Like I don't know if you can say that. George. Yeah.
He's been on here. Yeah, people know.
He's a nigga all the time. He doesn't. Only to me. I let him say it. I'm a coon. No, I'm not a coon. But it's like if I give
Now
you.
people are going to get flipped on that. They're going to be like, did you see Deez on the Nameless podcast? He's really selling himself out.
Because like, they did that on in the circuit, you know. I posted
That's what I'm
a
saying, that's why I
video
said it.
with Sam Ricks, and then you remember that joke? So like, how do you save a Somali guy from drowning, get your foot off his neck? It's not a funny joke, but it was just funny in the moment, and I laughed. And bro, the comedy circle were like, this guy's a coon, and he's letting white people make jokes about black people. I'm like, bro,
It wasn't even the circuit. It was like 2 or 3
it
guys.
was like 2 or 3 guys, but they made it seem like it was everyone.
Yeah, they also tried to get me with that as well, didn't they? I said something.
Oh yeah, because you called me Rango and Chain. That was.
Don't say it again.
Oh, can't say it.
Can't say it. I don't care.
That was in there. Put a video in there.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. Actually, yeah, that video should have gone viral. That was funny.
It was really funny.
Um,
I bet if you put that on I'm Just Bait, that would have gone mental.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I probably would have got death threats. But yeah. But this is the thing. This is what annoys me about that whole thing. Even when it happened, you came to us and told us, and it was like, bro, like. It's so ridiculous to try and paint people with that brush. Because again, like, you're a grown man. If someone was doing something to you that you were uncomfortable with, you would tell them.
Well,
So I don't see how you don't see the intention is not there.
I saw a comedian talk about this on a clip the other day, and it was a bit of stand-up he did, and he was like, he's like, the woke shit is really weird now, because he's like, when I was a kid, me and all my friends were from different backgrounds, and we would just like make fun of each other. But now it's like, no, you can't say that. And he's like, why not? And he's like, because he's below you.
Yeah,
and he's like, oh.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool, actually.
You sent me that. He's like, yeah, we can make fun of each other because we were equal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true. Because it's true. If you say, you can't make fun of black people, you can't make fun of gay people, it's like, what are they weaker than us? Why are we not allowed to?
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
they are.
Yeah, well, if there was an all-out war, you know, there's more black people than there are white people.
I'm not gonna lie. I always say this: war against whites and blacks. You man are winning every time.
I don't know about that.
We're not hand-on-hand combat. Wait, we
I'm
just
saying
use knives
in England. You start bringing in a Russian man, them and that. It's political.
No. Even in England.
No, but no weapons, no guns, just straight swords,
okay.
bro.
If you're eliminating technology, then
Yeah, straight swords, bro. Oh, bro, listen.
No, I can't lie, bro.
They might end up bringing a stick to a gunfight,
Bro,
right?
you gotta remember,
wear tuxedo shoes.
Anthony Joshua.
Tuxedo shoes.
Bro, you gotta think. There's probably about 50 Anthony Joshuas in Watford alone. Like, there's bare big Nigerian
I was
brothers.
joking. Obviously, in a hand-to-hand combat, that's probably true.
And then there's people like you that, pick the color of their socks and that, and that's the problem for the
Right.
whites. There's not a lot of black guys that are like, where's my pink
And so
boxers?
that's true. So you're saying I wouldn't be on the front line, right? And based on your life and who you are, right? Because
Yeah.
you're a dog walker, right? So
Yeah.
we know that when everyone's fighting and waging the wars, you're picking up the horse shit,
Yeah,
right? That's
yeah,
probably
yeah,
transferable
exactly.
skill
Yeah,
that you've
yeah,
got.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he'd
yeah.
be in the front line more than you'd be in the front line.
Okay, chill. Let's.
You'd be-
No, I know.
With this hair, yeah. If I didn't have this hair, you wouldn't be.
No,
saying
you'd
that.
be. You know what you are? You're the guy on the laptop in the back.
I'm the data.
They're flanking on the left. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's true actually. I'm behind. I'm an officer, right? I'm
Yeah.
like, hey, go in there. And then I call up someone like you and I go, hey Ashley,
Go
go
get
pull a
kicked,
trigger. And you go, oh, don't pull trigger. That's what happens. You're right. You're much stronger,
Yeah.
buddy.
It is sad.
You're the strongest guy there is, buddy.
It is that in war they always send like the strongest people. The stronger you are. I've always said this: the strongest people are the dumbest people.
That's true.
And you're way stronger than me.
Yeah.
Bro. Way stronger.
In a physical fight, I think that would be a good fight.
Can I say it as well? You always do this.
What do I do?
He always tries to pit two people again. Bro,
You jumped on it on me first though, because you actually started.
It was a bit. It was a bit. But I'm saying even with Dima before he goes to be. He goes, who do you reckon will win in a fight between you and Dima? I'm like, don't fucking make me do this.
Yeah, but that's how we do.
So
though.
then I go, yeah, but you do it all the time. Then I go, I'm not gonna lie. I'll try it. You know, I fancy my chances, but it's
He
Dima.
crumbled, he crumbled.
Because no man wants to be like, oh yeah, he'd beat the shit out of me. Be like, I'd try.
I give it a go. I was like, I reckon.
Yeah, you are the biggest shit stirrer I know.
Huh?
You love shit
No, but
stirring.
it's-
You love instigating.
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
does this thing where he'll say something and everyone goes, what? And he goes,
Yeah. But it's fun though. But I don't do it with malicious intent.
No,
to
no,
put two
of
people
course.
against
No,
each
yeah,
other.
yeah, yeah,
But it's like, bro, growing up in school, people would like just say, let's say we're talking, yeah, we have fun. Next thing you know, it just gets quiet. I just look at two man and be like, if you man thought who doing? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Type shit,
yeah.
Remember
type
Aggies?
shit, type
Did
shit.
you do Aggies? Do you remember Aggies?
Aggies,
Did you know you used to do that? Do you know what
Aggies,
Aggies
yeah,
is?
I think so.
It's like you
Really
just
get
like
like a
pull each other apart and that, innit? Like you fucking grab each other's school
Like
bags or
wrestling
whatever,
and that,
right?
basically,
right.
innit?
That's what it used to be. Yeah.
Okay,
I never play it, but I'm always watching it.
Yeah, no, but when you said that Dima's, for those who don't know, is a big motherfucking Bulgarian guy.
Yeah.
He's wham.
He'd kill you.
I don't know, innit? Maybe.
No,
We'll
he
see.
would. He would.
I like
See.
that. As a man, you should always say, I don't know.
Listen,
Yeah, who knows, right? It's a coin toss.
you underestimate me.
No, I overestimate Dima.
Yeah, no, listen.
I
I estimate.
Listen, Dima
that's
is a scary prospect, but I'll put myself up against any man.
Yeah, obviously, if it came down
Any
to life,
man!
obviously, if it came down to life and death, yeah.
No,
but, like there's
listen.
a level, there's a
Dim-
limit, and the
Dim-
limit is a shredded Bulgarian guy who's probably killed people.
Yeah,
that's the limit. Shout out Dima, I love
never
you.
killed anyone.
No,
Let's
he's
just say
never
that.
killed anyone.
No, Dima,
The body was
maybe.
never found.
Yeah. This is how you know Dima's a bad man as well, because when he said it, I'm like, male ego, I don't know, innit? Maybe, like, we'll see. And then Dima goes, brother, don't do this. We're both men, we have egos. It's a bad situation. I'm like, okay,
Because I
yeah.
can't lie, I've done it to
I'm
Dima
back
fair, innit?
down. I'm back down.
Dima's like, he's such a meathead, he shouldn't be as smart as he is.
Yeah.
That nigga's a genius.
We
He's so
spoke about
smart.
this before,
He's
yeah.
so
Yeah.
smart. Like for him to be like also jacked and
Yeah.
intimidating and also be wise.
He's
is
also
like,
the loveliest guy in the world.
exactly,
as well,
and yeah, he's maxed out like character stats.
Yeah.
He's like shredded, smart, and really
Except for
nice.
hairline.
Except
His hairline's good, bro. Don't do this.
No, bro, Dima's
so
the nice
deep.
guy. When I moved into this flat, I've called him because he does the locks and that, innit? And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, bro, I might want you to come and put a lock on. He's like, brother, just tell me I'll come and put a whole new door on for you
Yeah,
now. And I'm like, bro, you're so nice.
He's the
Like,
best guy
He's
ever.
a proper
We need to
lovely
get him
guy.
on, actually.
Yeah, Dima would be hilarious.
Oh, that would be a good
Yeah,
guest.
we'll get
That would be a
Dima on
good
there.
guest.
Why
Why
the
the fuck
Dima
do we
will
get
come
this
on
cunt
next.
on?
Yeah.
You
What are you bringing
told
to the
me
table?
diversity. You needed it. That's what you
true,
said.
yeah.
That's what
I'm
you
not
said.
gonna lie, we
That's
have
what you
made a lot. One of our most viral clips. Viral. We got 20K on a clip
Right.
where he goes, "It's good, isn't it? Come on, you're getting there." He goes, what would police look for if I was a drug dealer? Flashcard, and I was like, black. So we need you on here just to
do.
let the people know that I'm not racist because.
Yeah.
said. He is.
Okay, yeah, fuck.
I second
Clip
that.
it.
No, but I was talking about racism earlier.
Okay, yeah. So
Sorry, yeah.
So your white friend, who's a good friend of yours,
Great friend of
he
mine.
has a criminal record.
Don't pin this on him. We're friends with him as well. Don't do that.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
but I'm saying,
Nah,
like-
don't do that. Look at you trying to distance
Bro,
yourself from
and
this,
this
from
shit-
this
I didn't even
scandal,
clock- I didn't
innit?
even
When this shit comes out, hey, don't catch the mind games, all right? I thought that I didn't think you could process that, but I'll have to start playing a little bit more.
He's a good friend of mine. He's a good friend of mine.
He's a good friend of mine too.
And,
But no, so this guy.
But he's
that
a
we
very
know-
good friend of yours.
He's a, bro, I love him, man. He's like my brother to me. You know what I mean?
So he has a criminal record for a race crime.
For a race crime, it was when he was younger.
Okay.
And he met this girl. He went on a night out, yeah. And then he got arrested for something. He doesn't even remember because he was so like out of it, yeah. And then when he got arrested, like to get away from being arrested, he said to himself, like, this is what he told me, yeah. Like, yo, I got arrested, and I was like, yo, before I go jail, they have to take me to hospital, innit, because I'm injured. So he started injuring himself, innit. He started hitting himself because the doors, shit like this, yeah. He's like, cool. When I get to the hospital, I'll just run away. Like, let me go to the toilet and cut. That was his plan. He's an idiot. He hurt himself that way. Yeah? He got to the hospital now. He comes back to, he just sees bare like cultural people around him, like Indians at the time. He was like, bro, like, did I wake up in Bangladesh or something? Bro, they charged him for it, bro.
He got charged for
He
that?
got charged, yeah.
Oh, that's-
'Cause
that's
the
it.
nurses,
Wow.
the nurses were like, how dare you? We're here to look after you. You just got up and you were like, am I in India? What do you mean? We can't be nurses in the UK? Crazy. They gave him a
Wow.
criminal record for that, bro.
That's a
criminal
that's a
record.
bad indictment on this country, I think.
Yeah.
The fact that you can get charged for that.
It's not great.
Come
Did
on.
you hear about the pub thing that Keir Starmer's doing?
What?
Oh, dude, this is rough. There's some sort of like pub thing that I'm not sure the details. He's either thinking of putting it in place or it's going to be put in place. But basically, it's a rule in pubs that is set out to protect the welfare of people who work in pubs, like the staff, but basically to make sure that no one gets offended or harassed or hurt which on the surface is a good thing, but then it includes limiting types of speech, even overheard conversations. So hypothetically, if you're having a conversation in a pub about a view that could be controversial or offensive, they can get you out the pub for that. So hypothetically, let's say you're working behind the bar, right? You're the lovely little barmaid, and me and Diesel are having a manly conversation, right? So we're sitting having a conversation, and let's say we talk
what
about...
colour's your Bugatti?
Exactly. Well, blue. What's yours?
Yeah, orange.
Hell yeah. So, and then
As
Ashley's
long as
like,
it's not black.
And Ashley's...
Yeah.
And then you say that and someone hears that.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, get out.
I was meant to be the barmaid. The barmaid chipped in there. The barmaid's being offensive now.
And we're like, don't chip in, love. Just pour us a pint, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then you trot along
Pull him
because-
apart.
Nice rack, yeah.
There really is, actually. You know? Getting there, right?
Can't like Keir Starmer's doing a terrible goal at his position.
This country's
thing.
fucked, mate.
Yeah.
All right, this is what I say. This
Yeah.
country's gone to the dogs. I love hearing old white people say that shit. It makes me laugh so much, but it's true.
see if I can
It
find
is
it.
true.
You know, one thing what he did that really like done my head in, yeah? Because my whole dream has been because I've lived in the council flat my entire life, is to buy the council flat.
Same.
You know what I mean?
Same.
And if you live there for a certain amount of time, you get a discount.
Yeah. What did he scrap that?
Bro, he's scrapping that, bro.
Nah, that's a joke.
He limited the amount of money you can
That's
get
a
discount
joke.
before, bro. Sorry, to cut you off.
No, do it.
Before the discount of my house at the time, it was like you can get like maybe 150k off.
Yeah,
the value of the house.
my mum's is the same because she's lived there for like 30 years.
Now the cap is you get like maybe like only 20 or 30k.
That's a joke.
It's so crazy, bro. It's so crazy.
So I found an article about it. It says pubs could ban patrons from talking about transgender rights under new workers' rights reforms. Pub bosses could ban customers from talking about controversial topics such as transgender rights if they think their staff are being harassed under Labour's new workers' rights charter. And then it says here, a pub conversation could count as harassment if it is, quote, unwanted conduct that has the purpose or effect of violating the recipient's dignity or creating an intimidating, hostile, degrading, humiliating, or offensive environment. This would be compounded if the topic of conversation was about a protected characteristic, which have been ruled to include religious beliefs, views on women's and transgender rights, both those known as gender critical and a belief in gender identity, political philosophies, and ethical veganism.
But was that...
So you could be having a conversation in a pub about ethical veganism and being like, oh, that's vegan's fucking stupid, whatever. And then they could be like, yeah, one of our bartenders is a vegan and they find that offensive. You need to get out now.
But so I thought I heard something in there where it's like you can't say it directly to them.
So that was the first bit, but it then says the watchdog warned the legal definition of what amounts to philosophical belief is complex and not well understood by employers. It is arguable that these difficulties may lead to disproportionate restriction of the right to freedom of expression. And it said somewhere on here, I can't find it right now. It said earlier somewhere. It said about overhearing. It said basically not even just a conversation they're part of. It also... Oh, here we go. Yeah. The Equality and Human Rights Commission, EHRC, has warned that the proposed law due to come into force next year could curtail freedom of expression and be applied to overheard conversations.
That's fucked. That's fucked.
Overheard conversations.
You should be able to say anything you want in private,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Can we say it?
Yeah, no, of course.
I'm not gonna lie. Diesel give us the pass once.
He did.
in Edinburgh,
That was-
and I'm
yeah.
not gonna confirm nor deny if we action that pass.
Yeah.
Allegations.
But
Yeah. Hypothetically,
Hypothetically,
allegedly we were in the
allegedly.
streets of Edinburgh and it was 4 a.m.
shouting,
and
it.
there was
Yeah.
no one else
yeah,
around.
Yeah.
Allegedly, Ashley was screaming it pretty loudly.
Yeah. No, we were harmonizing it. Oh god.
Yeah, it's good
I
time.
think we should just say it right now. Just break barriers. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. I was hoping he did it.
Yeah.
Wow, so our boy's now got a record for that.
Yeah, he got a record, yeah. And he still has a record.
That
now.
is mad though. I can't lie. That is
It's crazy
And
as
what?
well.
You're sure he just? Because I know who we're talking about.
He told me the story.
Because
And
I feel like he's told you. He said, "What am I in Bangladesh?" But he could have said, "You dirty."
yeah,
cunt." You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, I've only heard his side.
Yeah.
But also, what's crazy
But
is
apparently they have the videotape.
that's mad.
Oh, I'd
Yeah, but
pay
you know
money
what?
to see that.
I'd pay good money.
Yeah, but
to
you
do
know
that.
what's crazy though? That's on his record now. What he said was, he's like, "What am I fucking Bangladesh or something?" It's not great, but it's quite like low level.
That's not bad.
On the level of like what he could have said or what race people say, that's actually quite low level. But what's crazy is that now that's on his record. So if he goes to get a job and they're like, "Have you got a record?" and he's like, "Yeah," and he's like, "What is it? Race crime?" They're now thinking he's gone around like fucking whatever high street just screaming
Battering
like fucking
someone or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't even like in the context. and even out of the car, I don't really see that's that racist. Like, if I wake up and there's a bunch of Indian people around me and I go, what am I in Mumbai?
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's not race. That's me just
anything,
pointing
it's
out.
funny, bro.
That's just me pointing out that there are
There's a lot
multiple
of-
Indians around me.
But at that
Do you know what I'm
point,
saying?
But at that point, he was handcuffed.
dicey.
At that point, he was handcuffed to a bed.
No, I get
It is dicey.
that it's
Yeah.
not great, but it's not like racial abuse.
No.
You're making a comment about something.
But the comment is implying like, why the fuck are all these people from this place here? It's dicey. I wouldn't like.
No,
you know what I mean?
I'm not fully defending it,
But keep defending it, yeah.
but he's 100% in the right. No, but I'm just saying, like, I do get the thing of like, you're basically saying that there shouldn't be that many Indians or whatever in this country.
Yeah.
But
That's where it's wrong.
yeah, I guess that is the wrong part. But I don't know. To me, maybe it's just because we're comedians, we're kind of desensitized to this banter kind of shit.
I
but
think if you come from, let's say everyone's having a good time and you say that, people will laugh.
that's fine. Yeah, I think that's a
But if
a
you're
nice
already
thing.
handcuffed to a bed,
Yeah, no, that's the problem.
And then-
That's the
yeah,
problem.
yeah.
And also, this guy does look like he wants to kill other races. So
He's,
that doesn't help. I think if I
He
said
has
it,
that,
maybe I'd
He
get
has
away
the
with it a
look.
bit more.
Yeah.
He's got that
He has the
darkness
dress as
behind
well.
his eyes, doesn't he? Yeah.
Not the in his heart more.
Yeah.
But
Speaking of which, how are you feeling about all the Muslim grooming gang stuff?
Nigga, what?
No, I'm joking. I just wanted to use that as a funny segue.
What the
Do you know what? Though?
fuck?
Do you know what is funny?
It's been a big topic of discussion lately.
It has.
Because a lot of the grooming gangs are kind of painted, being Pakistani Muslim men.
Yeah.
But then if you look, most of the grooming people aren't even Pakistani. But however, a big proportion of if you look at specific towns, now I'm not educated on this matter, but like Bradford or something like that, it has a high population of, Pakistani people. And so they can be like, okay, cool, they're all doing it there because they're all there. But if you look up north in like Glasgow and shit like that, there's a lot of cases where like, horrendous stuff in it.
Awful.
And that's not getting highlighted because it's not about...
100%. I only brought it up to do a funny segue. I kind of regret.
Oh, right.
I kind of regret bringing it up now.
Hey, Barney, leave that in.
Let's keep breaking down this
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, let's pull up the stats.
Yeah.
I keep just staring at this big old box of Pampers in front of
Hey,
me.
I got a question for you, man. Yeah, I don't know if you man ever know a guy like this. Yeah, but bro, I used to work with this guy. Yeah, and he used to see like a little girl. Yeah, and he used to be like, oh yeah, when she grows up, she's gonna be a good one.
What, pre-ordering it and that?
Mad.
Bro, what do you man think of that? Is that
That's why.
Well, Ollie made a joke about that about my kid the other week.
But your
Yeah.
kid's not even alive yet.
Yeah, I know, but still.
He's alive,
but
but
I wanted to call
born
him
yet.
shotgun, right?
I would have beat him up for that. I would have knocked him out for that. No, I think you man should. I would have that personally, bro.
So I'll get
See,
one-
look, he's doing it again. Look at what he's doing.
No,
We're on a comedy podcast. Look at what he's doing. He's trying- No, I wasn't.
No. I say you fight right now. Let me
yeah.
We'll
watch
settle
out.
it. We'll settle it on the crossbar, innit?
On the crossbar, yeah.
Crossbar challenge.
Crossbar challenge is mad.
KSI.
Yeah.
That would be fun, though.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Bring
Yeah,
your
go
girl
on. So
along.
what you
Bring your
were
girl.
you were saying?
But I think that's crazy to
No,
say
that is
that.
what?
No, so bring your little girl along. Like, if you have a little girl, bring her along. Teach her how to handle the ball.
Yeah, let him
Put the
say
mics
that.
down quickly.
No. We're on air. Look, we're filming. Video evidence. Documented. Hey there, sweetheart. If it is a you, it's your Uncle Ollie
You
here.
better pray that this isn't a girl now, because these emotions are going to build up inside. us.
Actually, that is true. I actually really do. I'll feel so bad if
Yeah.
it is a girl.
Yeah,
What's wrong with having a girl daughter, bro?
No, because of the.
because he's
what
making
we're
these
saying.
jokes.
Yeah, okay. I was just trying to.
That's it.
And I don't want to have to follow through.
No, I've told you. If I,
You know what's crazy, bro? I swear I'd bang him in the face.
no, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about
I
it.
would.
I've already told him though. If I do have a girl and
Yeah.
when she's get the jokes
Yeah.
out now, because
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
holding my daughter and
Yeah,
you
yeah,
make
yeah.
that joke.
Once the
Yeah,
daughter's
it's
there, you
scratch.
can't.
That's why
Yeah.
Because the thing is,
because
he's
we're
not a real
bro.
comedian because he has a limit, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And that's fair enough. But that's good. That's good. He's
No,
gonna-
I have a limit because I'm a man. You don't know about that, but it's fine.
Oh,
It's-
yeah,
I need to
yeah,
think.
yeah.
It's-
Hey,
it's
I was
the
gonna
thing,
say,
okay?
you know he has a Yu-Gi-Oh collection.
Bro,
crazy
this guy
collection. Next
is.
level.
But it's not, bro.
He's bro, okay. Actually, how did we skim over the whole Pokemon shit so quickly as well? Okay, this is what I'm saying, and I mean this in the most respectful way.
Right.
Okay. You're 30, right? And this is the thing. You're 30, and
Yeah.
you're a man,
Yeah.
and you have a Yu-Gi-Oh collection.
Yeah, a banging one as well.
Okay, why?
Egyptian gods, Exodia. We're
Yeah.
talking like limited edition, different
Yeah.
variants of Blue Eyes.
He's Egyptian and he doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Bro, the other day he went to link his boys. I was like, what are you doing? No, we're just playing Yu-Gi-Oh and that.
I know
So
he
what?
told
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
Bro, I called him. So I called
I
him.
can't lie, when he told me, I was like, yeah, that's sick, but now I'm violating.
Bro,
It's banging.
Nah, it's not
It was
sick.
sick.
I called.
I see the what's it called, nostalgia, but
It's sick.
But you wouldn't do that.
But the thing is, the difference between us though, right, is that I'm like actually comfortable in who I am. So I like what I like, and I'm like, yeah, I'm comfortable. You're very much like, need to prove I'm a man, right? Like you're always like, need to prove. So it's that's why I let you do it, because I think it's good to get that kind of shit out.
I just do you know what it is? I just think that.
Tell me more about football and pints. Go on.
No, we're just from different worlds, though.
Yeah.
We're just from different worlds, and that's fine. That's fine. But when I called you there, I called him. I finished the gig in Southend, and I belled him because I did kind of well. I was like kind of gas. I was like, oh, he said,
got a laugh.
Yeah, I got a laugh. Yeah, I got one. And I called him. He was like, bro, is it important? Is it important? I'm like, no, why? What's going on? You good? Like, what's going on? He's like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just in the middle of a sick Yu-Gi-Oh game. And I was like, brother.
Yeah, it was a tournament. I was in the
brother.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
It was a home game though, so I couldn't.
Hey, was it important? Hey, what's happening? Nah, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
We were in the
Come on,
draft
man.
pick at that point, so I was drafting.
But
so
see, here's the thing as well. I used to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! And
Yeah,
this is what I
same.
said to him. I
Yu-Gi-Oh!
get
GX.
the little.
Yeah.
What was the other Digimon as well? Remember
Yeah.
that I used to do? I used to fuck with that shit. But
completely
again,
different.
when you know,
You know what it feels like?
I'm a man.
You know, growing up. Nah, bro, I hear you. 'Cause it feels like, you know, growing up, a pound used to mean so much to you.
Yeah.
But as you get older,
A power what?
a pound, £1 coin.
pound, yeah.
Used to mean so much to you. But as you get older, you know what I'm saying? The value doesn't have that much. But there's certain man right now that still look at a pound like that. And they never grow in life.
Wow.
Wow, that's deep.
That's me, is it?
That's
Wow.
deep, man.
Okay.
My man pulled up, yo, bro, look how much I made. Bro, that's £2.50, bro.
But do you understand? And again, I actually love the fact that you love this stuff. I think it's nice to have.
It's good to have passion.
It's nice to have little hobbies.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
cute.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's cute.
No,
I'm a
is.
cute guy.
It is nice, but
Yeah.
but you do get the parody in what I'm saying. That it's like you're a grown man that's excited about a card, and I'm not even dissing. I'm just saying you do get the parody.
I don't see what the parody is.
However,
Like
it
you
does-
see why it would be funny to someone who doesn't do that.
Yeah, but do you know, like, Pokemon
You know what
get,
parody
like,
means, right?
Parody, like, funny.
The humor in it.
But why do you use the word parody?
I don't know. I was trying to be
make a joke
smart.
out of
That's what I thought. Right? I just want the record to show that you tried to be smart,
Yeah.
use the wrong word. Right,
Okay.
first of all. Just say words like fun.
You see the
nice.
you see the
One
humor in
syllable,
it.
yeah.
What's the? But there is another word that I'm thinking of. Do you see the
Levity.
Jeopardy? Would Jeopardy be used in that
wouldn't
situation?
Be right. That's the completely.
Jeopardy is like what, like stakes in it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
See the
okay.
levity.
You see
like
you
risk
see the
or-
humor in it. You
see
see
the-
why
yeah.
it's funny to a real man, right? You see why.
100%. Yeah, and when we find one, I'm sure he'll rinse me for it.
Yeah.
But
That's
no,
fair.
it's good. Though.
That's fair.
But if you can, like, resell those cards and make money off it, then we're the idiots here.
Oh, you can.
Yeah.
But,
Can you sell them?
oh yeah,
For how much?
probably.
What's the best card you have now? I'm gonna check it on eBay.
You got, like, what, blue eye,
Well,
white dragon?
it's not about. Oh,
That's
yeah,
what I
I've
said
got
to
like
him.
10.
I said blue eye, green eye dragon.
I've
He-
got like 10 blue eyes white dragons, but condition and everything makes a big difference.
Have you got any mints like in the packaging?
I
and
don't
shit
actually. You know what? I haven't actually PSA'd any of my cards.
What does that mean?
Basically, when you get them, you figure out what collection they came from, what condition they're in, and then you see what the going rate is for that card.
Okay. If you were to estimate.
But I
you
know.
sell your-
Type in Legend of Blue Eyes, Blue Eyes White Dragon, mint condition. I don't know what it would go for. It could be.
But yours is a
200.
mint, no.
I don't know. I have a few, but probably not. No.
Legend of Blue Eyes, what, a pack of cards?
No,
Just
just
the
the actual,
individual.
just a Blue Eyes White Dragon LOB mint. So Legend of Blue Eyes is the pack, and you can get a Blue Eyes White Dragon in that pack. And if that's first edition and mint condition, that could be worth a lot of money.
I'm not seeing the card anywhere. I can't
But
lie.
if a pack is 150, but that means. Oh, there it is.
Is that it?
So 30.
Let me see. MP24. No, but that's not a first edition. Hang on.
It means a lot,
first-
bro. First edition. Big difference, bro.
It does make a big.
I can't lie, there's a first edition Legend of Blue Eyes thing here for
50
48 bags.
Oh yeah, that's for the box.
But that's a
of
pack,
packs.
yeah.
That's a box of packs. Yeah.
48 bags.
And what, that has every card in there, yeah?
Well, no, not necessarily.
It's just
packs.
like, yeah, it's like match attacks or something, innit? It could just be anything. That is mad though, I can't lie. 'Cause
First
that-
edition Blue Eyes White Dragon, 2002, 3.5K.
3.5K still.
But yours ain't, why don't you fucking sell it then?
Because it's my collection.
Bro, sell that shit by a
Bro.
range, bro. Sell all that
Also,
shit.
I don't know if any of mine is.
What, a mortgage
Oh
on
wow!
a
Look,
crib?
see, look, 15 grand for that for the Blue Eyes. First edition.
So why the fuck don't you sell it?
DL2. See,
Why don't you sell it?
Nigga, you got assets,
and
bro.
that's not even mint, bro. That's like
So why don't you fucking sell it then?
because I don't even know if I have that one. I don't even know. I need to check what edition.
Well, check then, man. We're fucking struggling over here. You can fucking buy my kids something.
Oh well, no, I'm not gonna. You think after you take the piss out of my Yu-Gi-Oh collection, I'm gonna sell it and buy you stuff?
What, you ain't gonna buy my kid a little
No,
something?
you know what? I won't buy your kid a little something. I'll buy your kid. That's what I'll buy. I'll
It
buy
costs you
your
more
kid.
than that. It costs you a bit more than that.
Yeah, all right, 2 cards.
You
then.
should sell them, man.
No, it's my collection.
Now you should sell it, bro.
No, I
Bro.
shouldn't sell it.
What are you gonna do? Give it to your kid and he's gonna rip it up?
No, he's not gonna rip it
So
up.
what are you gonna just keep it till you die,
yeah,
and,
yeah,
then,
it's jam
and, then,
covered
and, then,
things
and
on
then
it.
you're gonna die, and then what? They're gonna get thrown because your bird's probably gonna be like, and what the fuck's this?
No. They'll be locked in a sacred box with like a series of puzzles.
And then what happens when you die? What happens then?
Well, then they get passed on to my lineage, my next of kin, and then they protect the sacred right of Blue Eyes.
And then they'll sell it. Because they'll go, you know what?
might
Dan
do.
was a bit of a mug. He was 70 and he had a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Let's sell this.
They might sell it, and that would be up to them to do.
Yeah.
But I have no reason to say I don't want money.
You don't want money.
I
Of
don't
course you want money.
Not really.
You hungry? No. Do you get hungry?
Yeah.
You need it, bro.
Yeah, but you don't need money for that.
But you could sell. You,
Nah, he's right. He's right. I did it.
well, you could sell one and still have a collection, huh?
Yeah, but I don't want to sell my Blue Eyes. And also, I don't. Like I said, I don't. Mine could not be first edition.
Yeah.
And it could be worth 50 quid. I don't know.
Okay, fair. Well, I feel like you should check though.
Yeah, I'll check a couple.
I feel like you should check.
I probably have something in there.
But I can't lie, that's a bit of like, I'm not envious, but it has a little bit envious when you like something so much and you collect it. And like, even guys that collect stamps, there's like a little bit of like me when I look at that, I'm like,
Phlebotomist.
it's a bit wet, but I hear it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but what would you collect though? If you were going to collect
By the way,
something?
I haven't updated my collection or got anything.
This is just from when you were a kid. and
Yeah,
you
I
held
haven't
on to
added
them,
to my
yeah.
collection in probably 7 or 8 years.
But they don't sell those cards now, do they?
7 or 8 years.
Yeah, probably.
So you were 23 though. at
Yeah,
one
yeah,
point,
yeah. No, I was still updating my collection in my early 20s. Yeah. yeah. And I still like look at my collection every now and then and go, wow, you know, it's great.
Wow.
I've got a dual disc as well.
No, I do hear you though. We've got a what?
A dual disc.
Oh,
Oh, do you know the thing? Nah, they were hard. They were hard.
I've
Still
got,
have Beyblades and shit.
yeah, my Beyblade was the sick, bro. My
Beyblade was hard.
my Beyblade is banging.
I'm not gonna lie, I used to fuck with Beyblades again, but
Yeah, but this is the thing. Ashley says like I used to fuck with all this stuff, but he's like I know kids like Ashley. Kids like people like Ashley when they were a kid. He was the guy who was like, yeah, I got the fucking Blue Eyes green one, innit I? He never actually got into the game or understood like the fucking lore of it or like the levels or like figured out strategy. It was like
was there for the hype.
he bought like 3 packs when everyone was playing it and went, oh, is that a good one? That's got like
you
2,000
mad? Are you
attack in it.
mad,
Is that
bro?
that's a big one, isn't it? Oh, okay, cool. That's it. I was actually like into the game and into like the strategy of it and into the collection of it. So kids like him, they're like, oh yeah, I played Beyblade. I had like the red one. That's this is the extent of the knowledge. I had the red one.
yeah, because I had friends and I used to go and do things
What do
in
you
real
think?
life.
You think I was playing it with my friends?
Yeah, fucking losers.
And what's wrong with that?
Nothing, but I can't.
So
okay,
you're
don't-
coming across worse than me because you're coming across like a laddie.
I don't care. Listen,
No,
listen.
but there is a clear distinction. And I was saying this the other day. Someone said to me, "What's a New Year's resolution?" And my New Year's resolution is to not be nice.
Also, my whole friendship
not
group,
be nice.
all of us got girls, went to house parties, and fucking had a great time.
And
All of us.
what was your chat up line?
I don't-
Hey, do
Hey, you ever seen the Blue Eyes?
I'm like you, I don't actually need child blood. I just go and be a human being. I didn't have to go, all right, I don't want to be in a packet, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to, you know?
He's getting defensive now. Listen,
No, I'm actually very relaxed.
listen.
I like your blue eyes. You know what I like more? Blue eyes, white dragon.
I'm defensive of your perception of me because I was into Yu-Gi-Oh. I had the Game Boy game. I used to watch the series. I bought bear cards.
Name me 5 characters from Yu-Gi-Oh!
What, the humans or the fucking animal things?
Well, that's why I said characters, right?
Joey,
Okay, that's one.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Nope. That's literally the name of it. That's
I don't
You're a fair weather fan.
I
You
don't
were never
remember,
a
bro.
fan.
I don't
You can't be
remember-
like, I was into Yu-Gi-Oh!
I was.
And
I
asked
was
you,
when I was 7 and I
said,
grew up.
Yeah, but I said name 5 characters and you went, Yu-Gi-Oh!
I don't fucking. Can
This
you
guy
name?
said
Can you name 5?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Don't say anything. Can you name
I
5?
can't.
Yeah, but he's not claiming to have been a fan.
Was you not into Yu-Gi-Oh?
I
when you was a
didn't
kid?
really like it when I was a
I
kid.
grew up.
I forgot the name.
I grew up. I forgot.
Yeah.
What,
Okay.
you can name everything from your childhood.
Yes.
Name me. I can't even
no,
ask
go
you
on.
because you
Go
know
on.
because you're a fucking
Land, right?
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just named you
I-
5 football players from a team I haven't supported in 20 years.
Yeah, see,
yeah, Seaman and never. Okay, name me 5 more from that team,
From what team?
from that Arsenal team.
No, I got to go. Did you used to watch Power Rangers?
Not really.
I
My
wasn't really
friends
into
were
Power
into it,
Rangers.
no.
Okay. All right. Then.
Pokemon I used to play on the Game Boy all the time. Pokemon was my main thing.
You just called me gay for liking Pokemon.
Because
Yeah,
I was
but now-
7.
now-
I
Yeah,
was
but that
8, I
means
was
but you
9.
weren't really into Pokemon when you were 7 or 8 or 9. You
I
don't-
was. I played
No,
every.
you can't
I
understand.
played every single Game Boy Pokemon that there was. I had Yellow, red, blue, fire,
yeah.
red, blue, whatever.
Okay, that's all.
I had
That's all one generation. But yeah,
I had sapphire, I had ruby, I had emerald.
You had
I
all
played-
three?
Yeah, I had all three.
Okay, all right, all
I
right.
played.
Oh, he knows what he's talking
I
about,
had
bro.
silver, I had gold.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to play
crazy.
it, bro.
Pokemon Diamond, which was the 4th generation.
See, I never had that.
The entire Pokedex is 493 Pokemon by 4th generation, right?
Okay.
I played so much Pokemon that I completed my Pokedex, but not only did I have every single Pokemon, I physically had every single Pokemon. So what I mean by that is, if in Pokemon you have, let's say, a Charmander, right?
Yeah.
If you evolve Charmander and it evolves into a Charmeleon, and then
And
you
a
evolve it into
Charizard,
Charizard, on your Pokedex, it will say you've got Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard. So you'll have 3 in your Pokedex.
But you had all 3
But you
evolutions.
physically only have
Oh,
Charizard. So what I would do is
wow.
I would take a Charmander, I would go to the daycare, put it in with a Ditto, breed it with 1 more egg, get another egg. So I had 2 eggs in the original Charmander, hatch both the other eggs, keep one as a Charmander, evolve 1 to a Charmeleon and keep it, and evolve 1 to a Charizard, and then I put them in chronological numerical order in the PC. So I had every single Pokemon.
We had Pikachu, Raichu.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, what else is there?
Most
Squirtle,
noob question.
Squirtle.
Yes, I had a Squirtle.
What was
yes.
the other guy?
Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur.
Yeah, but what the Ruby one was like.
Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Squirtle.
What was the
Torkoal,
fire
Blastoise.
geezer on Ruby? It wasn't Charmander.
Blaziken. So it was Torchic, and then it was Combustion.
Torchic.
And then it was,
Oh, that was
Blaziken was the
so
he had the
quick.
karate.
What's the
yeah,
fire?
yeah.
Blaziken. That was
Yeah,
very
yeah,
quick.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
quick.
yeah,
That was
and
quick. That was quick.
Swampert was the real winner from that generation.
What was Swampert? The
Swampert was
water
water,
one? And what did he
but
turn
it was
to?
also water ground.
Yeah,
and
water
so
ground,
it was
yeah.
really, really highly effective.
See, your autism shines so much when you talk about shit like this.
Yeah.
You get
Makes me
so
so happy.
passionate. I
I'm
know.
so happy.
So what? Okay, what else was you into when you was a kid?
I'll say this now, by the way. The day that VR is good enough, that there is a VR Pokemon, open world Pokemon game where you can put the glasses on and you're standing on a thing where you can run and walk
Yeah.
around, you're never seeing me again.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I like Ready Player One. Have you seen that?
Yeah,
video?
exactly. When there's a Pokemon game like that where you can go out and catch them all,
Yeah.
never see me
I
again.
choose you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, never see me
Well,
again.
what else was you into when you was a kid? What were your things? My Pokemon was big. I was into. I did
Pokemon.
do the Beyblades. Used to buy the arena and that. I did that for a bit.
Blades.
Do you know what I had? This isn't even a game. It's like a. Did you ever have a ripstick?
I don't know.
Ripstick was hard. Did you not have a ripstick? It was like a 2-wheeled skateboard.
No.
Bro, this is.
I had a
so sick.
skateboard though.
Yeah, I had a
This
skateboard.
is
I had a skateboard,
so
but
sick.
I never learned.
Look.
I never learned how to ride it. What's
This
that?
thing.
Oh, I knew niggas that had that.
Bro, I used to fly around on these things.
But it was better
No, I
because you
never
have to
had
move
that.
both your
you have,
legs.
to,
like that.
you have to wiggle the back to keep
Right,
it moving.
right,
I
right.
can't lie, they were.
Oh, Heelys. Remember Heelys?
I always used
never
to fall
had
off
them.
Heelys.
Heelys
My
are
dad,
hard.
my dad lived in China for a little bit when I was younger, and he used to come back with just Chinese contraptions like knockoff things.
Chinese Heelys.
Yeah, bro, he come back with Heelys, but they weren't a shoe; they just clipped onto your shoe.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
I
yeah.
fell
yeah.
about a million times.
The B-Tech
Wow.
things. Yeah.
They were booked,
Bro,
they were
back
booked.
in school, if you run up to someone, pull up with a Heely. Bro,
It was always a mad autistic kid on them as well that they used to fly around on them.
Yeah, the guy that had
never
he was
had
in a council, he was in a fucking public school, but he had money to go private, but his parents were stingy type.
Yeah. So go on. So what else was big for you? I'm trying to think what I was into.
FIFA, Simpsons game, hit and run.
Hit and
Simpsons
run.
Hit and Run was hard.
Simpsons Hit and Run is one of the
Hit and Run
best
was hard.
games
That was
of
hard.
all
I
time.
can't lie, that was hard.
That was an amazing.
Oh, of all time.
That was
That
an
was
amazing
hard.
game.
Star Wars Battlefront 2.
I don't
See,
think I
the
played
Star
that. No,
Wars-
actually, I might have.
That was a big game.
I
Nah,
might
you
have.
can't even nerd me out for that.
Wallahi, I've never watched one movie of Star Wars in my life.
I've never watched the Star Wars movie
Me
either.
neither.
You're kidding me.
No, I did watch the one where Anakin, the new one when we were kids.
Yeah.
But that was it. I never watched the old one.
That's crazy.
But I know that Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's dad. I know
That's
that.
crazy.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, that's crazy. You man have never seen Star Wars.
I am your father.
Bro,
That's
do you know why?
crazy.
Do you know why I couldn't get into it? And this is another thing that you probably go, that's the magic of it. But yeah, but this is what I fucking hate about it. Why is the fucking the first film 20 years or whatever? Like the order's all jumbled up. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to watch it in chronological order, you have to watch one from the 60s, then one from the fucking 80s, then one from
Well, there's
2020.
different.
I hate that
Well, there's
shit.
different.
I hate that.
There's
Just
different.
do it in the order.
There's
bro.
different watching orders for Star Wars. So some people can do, they do 4, 5, then they do 1, 2, 3 as an extended flashback, and then go to 6. Some people do purely chronologically, so they do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's different ways of.
I get it. I'm a retard. That annoys. I'm like,
But
nah,
also,
I can't bother.
But when the first Star Wars came out, he wanted to tell that story.
Yeah.
But then after it was obviously a big success,
But
that trilogy was done, and they went, well, we want to do more. So then they did the prequel.
But this is what annoys me. Then it's like, if you watch it in a certain order, I'm watching the first one and then I watch another one, and the second film has got better graphics than the third film. That bugs me.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I guess. I think
Like, one
they
is
made
in the
it.
future, but it got worse graphics than four.
Yeah, that just bugs. I don't want to watch a film from the 80s. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
number one is in the
No,
future.
no, I get. I've managed to follow that trend. I think they made it for people who could figure out how to put 6 DVDs in a player in order,
No,
right?
it's not
That's who they made it
I
for.
see what I'm saying.
You
But
can't.
you're like, that's the
rinsing,
magic.
Yeah, you're rinsing me. No, I'm not saying that's the magic. I'm just saying that's how it was made. They
Yeah.
made 4, 5, 6 because that was the story they wanted to tell, and then they did the prequels. And they can't go back in time and make the quality worse for the other ones.
No, but why didn't they
better.
just start with? Because like Anakin, the film of the dad is like 20 years after the film about the son.
Yeah.
Why didn't they just do the dad story first and just keep it rolling, baby?
Because they wanted to tell the story of Darth Vader and Luke. That was the
Yeah, I don't know. That annoys me.
The story was about Luke Skywalker and
Yeah.
becoming a Jedi. That's the whole thing.
Yeah,
and
I
then
know.
and then finding that conflict with Darth Vader.
Yeah. I don't know. My missus likes it. Maybe I should watch it, but that just annoyed me. When I was younger, I never tried to watch it as an adult.
I know you've been making me look super nerdy and autistic this whole episode, which, by the way, I'm fine with that. If that's my niche, those are my people. People who are autistic and nerd. If you're an autistic nerd, either or, jump on my ship because I'm there for it.
Jump on his train.
Jump on my train.
Jump on
by
his
the way.
Millennium Falcon.
Falcon.
But that's what I said.
You said Falcon, but it's all good though.
What a nerd, what a nerd.
Hey,
But,
look, he's bitey. He's bitey right now.
No,
What's going on?
this
You're
isn't
bitey.
bitey. This is excitement. I
Okay.
get super excited about this shit. No, me and George said the other day we're going to get into trains. We decided.
Ah, of course you are.
Because he was like, I think I kind of like trains. And I was like, I think I like trains too. And I used to collect a couple trains when I was a kid. And
George likes trains because he sleeps
George
on them.
likes trains.
Ah.
Jesus.
But
Yeah.
one big thing that kind of puts me off like Star Wars and Star Trek is like, you know, the fandom?
Yeah.
Bro, you look at the fandom, it's like big fat guys with glasses, comic books, like, yeah, I think this is really. It's like, bro.
Don't get me wrong. There is, I will concede, being a nerd, there is a level of nerd that even I go, come on, man. You know?
Yeah, but you're like a cool nerd at least.
Yeah.
You're not like a fucking loser nerd.
So you can rap,
Yeah.
you're a stand-up comic, and you do that. So you're like, you're
and you can
anomaly.
talk. You
You're
can,
anomaly,
you can
yeah.
hold a conversation.
Yeah,
Those
you can look
people
niggas in the eyes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a big thing. A
Yeah.
big thing, you know.
Yeah, but I defend my nerd.
I remember, you know how this guy told me he's autistic? He was like, bro, I'm autistic. I'm like, nigga, you're staring at me.
Hey, that's a fucking. That's a bit. That's a bit.
Yeah. No, I'm very protective of my nerd brethren because being a nerd
I
is.
can't lie, they need to be protected.
Yeah.
And you know, we're not bullies, and I hate.
Well, you're not.
No,
Why do you
Wallahi's
think
not
I'm a
bully.
bully?
Wallahi's not bully. I think there was one time I was doing something, and I can't lie.
Yeah.
Ashley said to me, like, people were laughing, and afterwards it was like, bro, the G thing was funny, but it was a bit bullyish. I don't know what it was, but I felt it. So he's not a bully. Wallahi's not a bully. He's far
No,
from it. innit?
obviously I mean, I do a
No,
fucking
but
podcast with him. Obviously, he's not a bully.
Yeah,
No,
I just
but
like making him.
you do paint me with that brush.
Yeah, because it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's true.
But you can be a bully sometimes.
You pay me as like a dribbling retard.
No,
so like,
I don't pay you. No.
Like, you know,
No, I pay
yeah,
you-
you
I
get
pay-
what you get.
You don't dribble because
You paint me as someone who wanks over like anime or Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I paint you as a guy who steps on those cards and goes, "Yeah, why don't you just drink a fucking line and beat your girlfriend?" You know, that's who I paint you as.
Drink a lion. Drink a lion.
I meant to do a drink
Yeah, I
line.
know.
Nothing made me seem more nerdy
Yeah.
than that. What are you gonna go do some weed?
Yeah.
Dude, I never forget. Dude, in all seriousness, I remember when I was like, I must have been like 16, 17, and there was a guy in my year. And we used to bunk off fucking PE and smoke weed. And I remember I was talking to him once, and I said to him, I was like, "Oh, like, do you want to do? You coming or whatever?" And he was like, "No, I'm not coming, but I do that." And I was like, "Do you really?" He was like, "Yeah, I do weed."
Oh, bro.
And I was like, I do weed. And he was like, yeah, I do weed.
yeah.
No, bro, this is that same guy. This is one of my favorite things ever. So I was like 17 years old. There was a guy in my school. He was a Muslim guy, and he was one of the only Muslim guys in the year. And me and him were really good friends. And basically, we would hang out a lot. And he kind of like, not in a beggy way, but he would like, if I was into something, he would also be into it. Do you know what I'm saying? And I was really into heavy metal. I was like a big metalhead. I played guitar, I was in bands, all that kind of stuff. I loved heavy metal. And I got really into it. And because I got really into it and I showed it to him, he got really into it. And he loved it.
Imagine
And-
being a metalhead Muslim.
Okay,
Allah,
wait,
bro.
but okay, so hold that, right? Hold exactly that point. So I remember, right, so there's this band called Pantera. They're like one of the biggest metal bands of all time. Like they were like iconic, great band. But the lead singer was kind of like loosely associated with Nazis and things like that. It was like a bit white supremacy. Metal can be a bit like
Yeah,
white
it's got
supremacy.
evil dark
It's got
in
a
it,
bit
yeah.
like of a vibe to it sometimes, certain bands. And so he had some kind of loose affiliations with whatever. Anyway, so among Confederate people and like racist people in like the South and shit, they loved heavy metal. Like it's a big thing. They love heavy metal. And I remember there was an image I went on Facebook one day and I got him really into Pantera and he loved it as well. And I remember one day I went on Facebook, and I saw that he changed his profile picture to a Pantera logo with a Confederate flag behind it.
But he didn't.
Why the fuck were you on your phone when I told that?
I'm sorry.
You
No,
fucking idiot.
no,
That was
wait.
such a
I heard
big-
you. I
It's
heard
cool,
you. I
but
heard
wait,
you.
he
I heard
didn't
you.
know it was a Confederate flag.
No. So this guy is a Muslim guy who's rolling around school and adding people on Facebook.
Well, that's
His name's
mad.
like fucking, I'm not going to say his name, but it was
Yeah.
something like fucking
Muhammad,
Abdi
yeah,
Muhammad or
yeah,
some
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And his fucking profile picture was like Pantera with a
That
skull
is
and crossbones
fucking
and a
hilarious.
Confederate flag behind it.
But that's
That
like,
is
you know, the
crazy.
Dave Chappelle sketch, you saw in Biggums. What's the guy? The
Tyrone Biggums?
Tyrone
Yeah,
Biggums,
yeah.
the racist kid.
So funny.
Yeah.
And I
That's
only
hilarious.
realized that years later because I didn't know either.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Oh, that's a sick picture, man." He was like, "Yeah, cool." And it was only years later I was like, "Wait, this motherfucker had a Confederate flag."
That is
That's like a Muslim guy.
hilarious.
It was crazy.
How his mum and that must have, someone in his family must have pulled him up on that though.
I don't
surely.
know. He ended up he was one of those guys where he was kind of a neek in school, and then he left school, went to uni, and did the whole like, no one knows me here, I'm going to reinvent
Yeah,
myself.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
get me?
yeah.
And
That's everybody does
People
that.
love that shit.
he ended up
yeah.
meeting this like white girl, this American girl, and I think they ended up like getting married, and I think his family like disowned him or whatever. I don't want to quote, but I think that's what happened. And then he was like, fuck it, so he just moved to America and like her family took him in, embraced him. Or whatever.
Living the dream,
So
brother.
so he met a white American girl.
Bro,
and married her.
I got a family member that done that. He found a white girl, and the family, my family, but his side of the family, they disowned him, and he moved to the white side of the family,
And he
the
got saved.
The
Wow.
man embraced him. Yeah.
He got saved. Salvation, brother.
Obviously now he picks cotton, but I think at the time, no, but
That's mad,
that's
though.
that. When you marry outside of your culture, that's the whole thing. You know what I mean? They're
Yeah.
kind of like, but now it's more liberal. Like my brother has, my brother married a Jamaican girl, and obviously I can marry.
Yeah, but
whoever I wanna marry.
that's
bro.
a white girl would be worse.
Yeah.
Though, correct. I know it's still bad because it's not Muslim. but-
if you were to put it in tiers, of course white will be
yeah, let's
more
do it.
harder.
Let's do a tier list of women you're not allowed to marry. Let's
Okay,
start
yeah.
there. Okay, so all good to marry.
All good
is
to marry.
Somali, of course.
Somali, that's perfect.
That's
timing.
S tier.
S tier.
That's S tier.
A tier is like another Muslim.
Another
Ethiopian?
Muslim. No. Another Muslim woman is A tier.
Wait,
Yeah.
why not Ethiopian?
But you know,
There's beefs in that region. There's beefs.
Okay, right, there's beefs. Okay, okay.
There's beefs. And then I think after any Muslim woman, it will be East Africa.
But so any Muslim woman.
Any
are
Muslim
we
woman.
talking like a white Muslim?
what
woman?
about
A white Muslim
What,
woman,
what
yeah.
Is
about?
that still A tier?
That's A tier.
Okay, that's
Wait.
interesting.
What about? Wait, a white Muslim woman is A tier.
A tier,
Okay,
yeah.
wait. What if it's a white Muslim woman over a Somali non-Muslim woman?
Ooh.
A white Muslim woman is above the Somali
Wow.
non-Muslim.
For real?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that makes sense, actually.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But let me put it this way. Let me say she's a white Muslim woman, but she's still very white. You know what I mean? Like she might even have a little lip filler going on or something.
You know what, bro?
She's lived a life. Do you know what I'm saying? But she's reverted. She's good.
Oh, she got a bad past and that.
Maybe not a
Shout
bad
out the
past,
man
but-
them. They know a few man that went there.
Maybe not even that, but she's just she's white. Like I'm saying, like the heavy makeup, the big lips.
Okay.
Maybe you know what I'm saying. She carries
Yeah,
that
yeah,
white
yeah.
energy. Maybe
Okay.
a little bit white trash.
Okay. But she's Muslim.
Yeah, but she's Muslim. Yeah.
Well, obviously, I'm Somali. We're very cultured, bro. We bring her into our household. She'll learn about my culture.
that's it.
Before you know,
Yeah,
she's
you
speaking
sit in the corner.
Somali.
Yeah.
No, but bro, like, yeah, bro, like, we are very embracing as
Welcoming.
a culture to kind of teach you, you know, man, stuff like that. Learn how to cook Somali food, and before you know it, she speaks Somali, and it's like that's enough culture for me. I don't need.
And
I
then
don't.
you
need
just,
Yeah,
you just
okay.
get her to put gradually more and more fake tan on, and then eventually she
Yeah,
just blends
yeah.
right in, like the
Yeah.
Homer Simpson meme into the
But
head.
you know, I'm
notice?
not even into that. I'm not even into like heavy makeup and fake tan. And that. I don't like.
I don't like
I
that
was,
either.
joking,
I
I
don't
was
like that
joking
either, yeah.
about making her black eventually. That was. But yeah, I don't actually think she should put blackface on. Just in case that wasn't clear.
Have you seen those?
Yeah, exactly. Like Ross in Friends with the.
All right, so let's finish this tier list off. So we've got
Yeah, makeup's not the one.
Somali Muslim S tier.
S tier,
Any Muslim woman is A tier.
A tier,
B tier is,
B tier, East African woman.
but not non-Muslim.
No, B tier, all black women.
All black women. So an Ethiopian is the same as a Jamaican woman in the eyes of this culture.
Okay.
Yeah,
In the eyes of like my family culture, I'd say. I'd not say.
Okay,
everyone
yeah,
else.
obviously. But okay. I would have thought that African would be better than like
So that's-
Caribbean. For some
But
reason.
a black is black.
Black,
Okay,
is,
so
black
wait,
is beautiful.
Black is black. You're not always. But I know a few.
He
ugly
said it.
I know a few ugly.
Who
Black, I
said
know
it?
a few ugly black people, but I hate what you mean. But
So
yeah.
So okay. So S tier Somali Muslim. A tier any other
Muslim.
Any other Muslim.
B tier.
Sorry, just quickly.
Yeah.
A tier, would it not be like this is doesn't make sense, but like ethnically, as in like, would a Saudi Muslim woman not be better than a white Muslim woman?
Muslim.
Muslim's Muslim. Okay,
Muslim,
I was just
Muslim,
wondering
Muslim.
if it's maybe her family plays a part. Because if it's a white Muslim woman, her dad might be Gary, he might be
Nah,
crashing
but
Stellas.
I'm marrying her. I'm not marrying the family.
You're not marrying a family.
I
a little
disagree.
bit,
I
though?
disagree with that.
Nah, I'm not
I
marrying-
think when you
are
marry a
family.
girl, you marry a family.
A little
You do
bit,
in
yeah.
a way, but I don't have to like fully embrace her family. I'm a cool person. I'll have fun with the dad, even if he's a racist. Like we'll get a couple laughs in.
I'm not gonna lie, I want you to marry a white woman so much because I feel like you and her dad would have a sick relationship.
But white people love me.
Yeah, I know.
White people love me. So I think even if her family weren't Muslim, would be cordial enough to like I want her to disown her family.
Yeah,
That
you
would be
you
hilarious.
would
I
be,
do.
yeah.
Let's do a role play.
It should be a
you're-
sitcom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm Gary, right?
Yeah.
And you're dating my daughter, right? And so
yeah.
you're the daughter. Sorry, just by process of elimination, you drew the short straw. So open the door,
Okay.
right? Yeah. So she's brought.
You went there. Sorry. go
Wow.
ahead. Sorry.
Pause. Okay. Should I just
actually-
leave the studio? Okay.
Hey, Dad.
Okay. Hi, Dan. You're right.
Hey,
who's up,
this
Gary?
is Diesel.
Diesel.
Ahmed.
Ahmed.
Yeah. Well, no,
Okay.
you don't have to say it like that, Dad. It's-
No, I was
Yeah,
just
he
trying
can
to-
say it how he wants to say it.
Okay, no problem,
Yeah.
babe.
Yeah. He
Ahmed.
runs a tight ship, doesn't he?
Yeah.
No, you're the dad, man. You can say how you want to say it.
Yeah.
Ahmed.
I
yes,
like
bro.
you, Diesel.
Yeah.
Okay, is this your friend or what's going on here?
Well, this is the guy I told your mum
I'll
about.
take it from here. Brother, Mr. Gary, I think your daughter's amazing.
Same character.
And I think your daughter's amazing. And ever since I met her, I see a very bright future with her.
But
So-
sorry,
Oh.
but pause. Bear in mind, I'm wearing a headscarf right now. First time.
Oh,
you've ever
okay.
seen
Well, no,
it,
you
yeah.
got it, but then I wouldn't open the door and start like that, would I? Okay, so restart. So you're like, Dad, I'm coming to visit. I'm like, all right, Dad, I'm looking forward
Wait,
to seeing you.
I would be wearing a head if we're official.
in
am I
front of
going
your
there?
dad, you don't have to wear hair scarf.
I have to.
You don't have to.
I
What
don't
if
have
I've
to-
got
okay,
what if I've
okay,
got
okay.
a couple of my mates?
What if the
around?
boys around?
You
Yeah.
surprise me.
Oh, your uncles or that's random niggas?
No, but
couple friends.
I'm saying
Yeah, wear the hijab.
I want to be
Wear the hijab. Wear the hijab.
I want to be respectful to you because you're my boyfriend. I want to be
Yeah, yeah.
respectful. So if you say hijab, it's a hijab thing.
Hijab,
straight.
hijab,
It's a hijab thing. Straight.
hijab,
Say
hijab.
nothing.
Barney,
say nothing.
clip that and only that. Okay,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Okay, so you're wearing a hijab, right? So start again. So I open the door. Hey, hi Becky.
Hey, Dad.
What's going on here?
This is Ahmed. This is my boyfriend.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Hi, boyfriend.
Yeah, this thing I was telling you about Ahmed.
Okay. What's
Yeah.
with the?
I met him at uni.
Okay. What's with the?
What I've got a different makeup on
No,
today.
the.
What I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you're in a fucking headscarf, ain't you, Becky?
What? I completely forgot. Why is that a problem?
Well, it's just a shock, isn't it? I'm wondering how come you never worn that before?
I'm just being respectful. We're gonna get married, so this is.
You're gonna
this is-
wait.
I don't know
This
if
is
you
the
know,
plan.
Mr. Gary, but your daughter's a Muslim now. Do you not know? Did you
Sorry,
not
you
talk
just-
to-
you hit- sorry.
You're supposed to have this conversation before.
Right. Mashallah,
One
Daddy.
second.
That's
One
not-
second.
She didn't
Mohammed,
convert
right,
for me. She
right.
converted for herself.
Mashallah, Dad.
My name's not Mohammed. sir.
Mashallah.
One
Dad.
second, 1 second, mate. All right, I've been hit with a lot just now. Right? My
course, sir.
daughter's
Of course,
come
of
back.
course.
She's wearing a hijab,
No, of
talking about
course.
marriage and
Definitely.
Muslim, and here's Mohammed and he's my husband and all this kind of stuff. Right? So I'm trying to,
He's
I'm trying
Ahmed,
to
Dad.
figure
It's
out.
Ahmed. It's
Yeah.
Ahmed.
All right, just whatever. Look, no disrespect to you, mate. All right, son, but I don't know what do you mean you're getting married? What do you mean married? What are you talking about married?
Well, this is we're in love, and this is what you do.
What? But you've only known the cunt 3 months.
Yeah, but it's true love, Dad. Look at him; he's gorgeous.
And so what? Now you're going off to Syria or something? What's going on here?
But
No,
he
no,
knows.
you don't have to be hostile like that, sir. I know this is your door. and
Well,
I
I'm
don't
sorry,
wanna-
mate, but you just brought my daughter back round. She's wearing a fucking hijab and she's fucking talking about getting married. I've never even met you.
That's why we're meeting now, sir. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, but you did what? So you didn't even come to me and ask my permission?
No, that's why I'm here. This is before even I asked for her hand in marriage. I just wanted to meet you and let you
He's
know.
already told me you're getting married.
Oh well,
He-
listen, sir, that's why we're here to have this conversation. I think your daughter's amazing, and I can just tell by her, like the way I've been with her. She's been raised right, and
She's thick as pig shit.
well, I love that. I love that about her.
That's haram, Dad. all right.
Yeah, we don't really do
Leave
that.
it
haram.
out. Leave it out. With all
And
that-
I
with all that
really want to be a
shit
Sharia
haram.
stuff, all right? Leave it out, all right?
And don't point at my wife. And I really
Whoa,
want-
don't tell me what to do in my fucking house,
You
sunshine.
what, mate? You
Don't
what,
tell
mate?
me what to do in my...
You what, mate?
Oi, Bill, Everett, get at him.
What?
Get a fucking load of...
Who's on what? Who's on what?
Hey!
Who are there?
Oi, Bill, he's got a backpack.
Barney, tread carefully.
Okay, so wait. So you're here to ask.
Nah, but bro, we've done the role play. All I would do.
Can I just say quickly before you start?
Yeah.
I want to say he is a charming motherfucker.
He's
Thank
very
you,
charming.
I know we went extreme there and we hammed
did.
it up.
We had to ramp it. We had to ramp
We
it. to
did,
get
but
there. Yeah.
when we first did it,
Yeah.
before I brought in the job,
Yeah.
he was winning you over.
He was.
I could tell because you really feel that way, right? If you
Yeah, wait, what?
No, I'm saying that came naturally to you.
What are you talking about?
No, because when we first did it, you were like, "Who's Ahmed? It's Mohammed." What? And it felt real, innit? You know what I'm
did
saying?
feel real, very real,
That's
very
your
real.
true feelings, and that's fine. I'm just saying.
The thing is, what that was doing there, right? That was called acting, right?
yeah,
and
yeah.
and that's something that you have to learn how to do because obviously, you've been on stage once or twice, right? You've been doing this, so you're gonna have to learn how to act because eventually you're gonna be acting and stuff. You're gonna be more.
Get on the ground, get on the
Exactly,
ground.
get on the ground, get on the ground. So he knows he's
Hey, gringo!
a student of the craft, right? So
yeah.
you got to fucking be ready to act.
I went to
say,
Sylvia Young. I'm an actor.
did you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You went to Sylvia Young?
Yeah.
Wow.
Who's that?
It was crazy. Sylvia Young, big institution. All the big people go through there, and they're in loads of stuff.
Oh, wow, that's good.
What have you been in recently? Oh no, you did. You got a job in. I saw you in the other day in Hampstead Heath, right?
Yeah, well, it's a film.
It's a film
about.
So you
Dog
must.
shit.
So you must be real method, right? You must be really studying for the role. But no, you know what? To what you were saying, you are very charming.
Thank you, brother.
You're very charming. You're
you,
very you're very likable.
You're very nice. Like if I was racist, let me just really get myself into that frame because it's going to be difficult.
Yeah.
I'm there. Okay.
That was quick.
So if I was a racist guy and I wanted my daughter to bring home a pure blood, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you came in, obviously at first I'd be like, no. But 5 minutes after speaking to you, I think I'll be like, do you know what? You get me one of those fucking dressing gowns as well. I'll wear it. You know what I'm saying? I'll be on board.
breathable, innit?
Yeah.
We'll go Somalia holiday. We shoot some AKs.
Alright, well, let's not go too far. But yeah.
No. Bro, I can entice anyone to holiday Somalia.
Why don't you take us to Somalia then?
Well, we can go. We can go.
Should
bro.
we go? Man, them trip?
I'm busy that week.
Let me entice you. I'm one phone call away from the president of Somalia. Like, I got family in politics. And like I got family that really run shit in
Mate,
Somalia.
I've got a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh collection. All right.
Yeah.
We can all pull our cocks out and see.
And if we're being honest, that's more valuable, right?
Nigga, what? I have to fight.
Oh my
No, wait, let me tell you something.
Bro, I'll go Somalia.
That was
with
the
mums.
deepest
No,
violation.
wait.
That was the deepest violation.
At one point in history, not even that far back, Somalia was the superpower of the entire world. Do you know that?
Wow.
Hey, bro, you told me that you were the ones that built the pyramids or something, right?
Wait.
No, something like that.
Okay. It can be very feasibly possible that Moses from the Bible. He was running from the Pharaoh. The Pharaoh was Somali.
Wow.
Yes, the people of Egypt came from the land of Punt, which is northern Somalia.
Somalia
was very thriving. Somalia in the 1960s, 70s was, I think, top 5 countries powerful in Africa, bro. We liberated a lot of African countries from colonial.
Never slaves as well.
You were never slaves.
Never slaves. Come on,
bro. Every single country that's
say something.
wait. But
say it. No, because I just said something bad. So you say that. Go on, land.
So
every
much
country that was colonized by one country. Somalia was colonized by 3: the French, the British, and the Italian. They needed all 3 of them had to come together to separate us, bro. And they separated us in like 5 sections, bro. It was the way they done us. They really split us apart, and they used our tribal, what we hold very close to each other, the clans and stuff, against each other, bro. Bro, you man schemed us. Look, I say you man, no. But we're in this country. They schemed for Somalia, bro. They schemed, and but if you go to Somalia, you have a great time, bro. We come out of the airport.
Hard work
we have
pays off, right?
Yeah. Well, you guys, if this is a game, you guys are winning the game, but you cheated. You cheated. Well,
Yeah.
not you, but
I can't lie though. I do rate the patriotism.
I love my country, man.
You are
always,
super
yeah,
patriotic. I was going to make a really bad joke, but I feel bad now because you are really patriotic.
My great granddad was the first
was
president
bad.
of Somalia, man. What?
No, don't leave me high and dry. I made a bad joke and I lived with
Mine's
it.
so much worse.
Do it.
Go on, just do it. We'll cut it if it's that bad. We'll cut it.
Say it to my face.
Say it to his face. Go on, look at me in the eyes.
I like to remind the audience that you just said when he said, I've got Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and he said, I know the president of Somalia, and you said we both know which one's more valuable, right? So you said that. I'd like to just make it clear that you made something bad.
Yeah.
No, it was when you said at one point, I think it was you're smiling at me.
No, go
at
on.
one point you were like. I think it was like in the 1970s, Somalia was like the most powerful country in
One of the
Africa.
most powerful countries in Africa.
Yeah, and
it
I'm
was
saying-
named the Switzerland of Africa.
And that's like being like the strongest guy in kindergarten, right? Like,
That was a good. That's good.
That's a good joke. That wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad.
But yeah, no, it is genuinely. It has always amazed me because like I see you every single day, and we talk for probably like 1 or 2 hours every day because I see you every day, and I think like it never ceases to amaze me. You know so much about so much like history, culture, all this kind of shit. It's really interesting because I know none of this shit.
I don't care to know it. But that's what I'm saying. Is I rate that because I am Irish and Egyptian, and I live in England, and I was born in England, and I don't really care about any of those countries as much as you do. I'm very proud of my Irish heritage because I was close to my nan, and I'm kind of proud to be from London because I like living here.
Yeah.
But I don't have the same thing that you have.
Well, this is the thing. I'm the same. Like
because you didn't grow up with the culture.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's the thing.
That's
Like
true.
my dad was Russian, and I'm super proud of my Russian side, and I'm also proud of my English side. Like my family's like fucking working class family from Essex and stuff, and they've traced stuff, and it's like it's interesting to be part of that. But I do feel like you've grown up in a really Somali culture, and that's been really. Like,
I grew up in Halsden as well. That's Somali central.
Yeah.
exactly.
I grew up in London around bare Somali.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it played a big
Bro,
part.
you don't.
And so you're way more like.
But also, I don't know everything. There's certain shit, bro.
No, of course not. But I'm saying you're way more like in and around your culture all the
100%.
time.
And I'm very lucky. Bro.
You're
I would actually
immersed.
I would
I'm
love
very
to be
immersed,
around
yeah.
more Russian culture in London, but
Yeah.
it's like more like I think I knew there were a couple of like rich Russian guys that I bumped into when I was at school. But it's like they're like I can't really. It's not the same thing. I can't really relate to them because they're actually like oligarchs kids.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm not really like around. I wasn't raised around like Russian families and communities and stuff like that. And I do kind of in some.
And
way
that's
wish I was.
another big reason, like Somalia. I don't know if this is a good word. Homogenous.
Yeah.
It's very homogenous people.
Yeah.
Like the clans, like my name, my full name is my name, my dad's name. I'll say it on the podcast, man. I don't want to say it because people can trace me.
Yeah.
That's how. If I say all my names, you can trace me back to like before English was even a word.
How
language.
many names are we talking?
I can name right now 13 of my names.
13. Crazy.
And that's not even. My grandma used to get upset with me because she was like,
That's not
"Bro,
enough.
there's more. Go ahead." Like, yeah.
But wait, so is that 13?
It's me, my dad's dad, my dad's dad, my dad's dad.
But wait,
dad,
but you talking first names or surnames?
My surname is my middle name is my dad's name.
Okay.
And my surname is his dad's name.
So what are the other names?
Is his dad's name.
His
And-
dad's first name.
Yes.
Okay.
So my son is gonna be called my son.
And Ahmed will be his. Yeah,
yes,
okay.
yeah.
So it's the equivalent of being called like John Jack,
Jack was his dad's name.
and then
His
John
dad was
Jack
called Paul,
Henry
yeah.
Paul Jack Paul Henry.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
right.
But then what's
And
the surname? The surname is just a surname.
Surname
anyway,
is
yes,
is
okay.
your granddad's name.
So then what's the name after that though?
His dad's name.
But then so how is that not a surname?
And his dad's name. But that was his. That could have been my dad's. My dad's surname is.
Have
his
you got a
granddad's
license
name.
on you?
Yeah, bro.
But is your
see.
but is your surname?
Your surname is your
dad's first
surname.
name?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So look,
Do you and your dad have the same surname?
No, my dad's surname is his granddad's name. So
Okay,
that's
yeah.
my dad's
look,
name.
Look how cute he is.
Yeah, I was about to say, you
my
look
God.
mad
So
different.
cute,
That's
isn't it?
crazy.
Yeah.
So wait.
Look, his signature is just his
Wait.
name. Wow.
So hang
You're
on.
so cute,
So
Diesel.
that's your surname.
That's my surname.
Is that your dad's first name?
No, my dad's name is Mohammed. That's my granddad's name.
Your granddad's what first name?
My granddad's first name.
Okay,
So-
so,
okay,
but on
so
your
it's
birth
your-
certificate, that's your name, but then in,
So then
in
there's-
your household, you count
Wait.
the
I
others.
think. Hang on. Wait. So does that mean your surname there? That is your granddad's first name.
Yes.
So does that mean that when you have a son, his surname will be that, which is your dad's first name?
Yes.
And then
Okay.
his son will be your
first name will be his surname.
Yes.
Ah, see, that's sick. Though. I
Okay.
quite like that.
Yeah,
It kind of
yeah.
carries on like that.
And that's how we can trace, bro. Like you see, Somali there's a lot of Somali people in general. Like back in uni, Somali girls that were outside, they never used to deal with other Somali guys because they don't want people to know that they're outside. 'Cause
Yeah.
After uni, they put the hijab back on.
Yeah.
Obviously, people live their own life. I'm not here judging.
Yeah.
But then only because like all I need to know is your name and your surname.
And you can just follow the whole family. thing, right?
And like maybe your third name or your tribe, and I can find your fifth cousin you've never met before.
That's mad.
And you know what I'm saying, and that's where the culture is really within itself because just all you need is one phone
That
call.
is nice though.
But right
100%,
now, I've never met Chunks in my life.
Yeah.
I'll make one phone call and if I really need his number, nigga, I'll find it.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I do feel like one thing, like not to glaze your thing too much, but I do rate the fact that
Yeah, come up for air, man.
For you, okay.
The timing on that was perfect.
You know what's crazy? I was going to do a really respectful story about Somali culture and like one of my best friends. He's one of my best friends, and I was going to do a whole thing about him and his culture and his people and everything.
Nah, Somali people love you. Oh, I watched your bit when the segment when he talked about
this,
that. Bro, he was killing.
Yeah. And then he ruined it, didn't he?
ruined it. And before he really ruined it, I was like, hey, what'd I say?
You were like, wrap it up.
Wrap it up, like, end on a high.
Yeah.
And leave what you ahead. And he was like, no, fuck that, bro. And everyone was like, whoa.
And then he went into
Yeah, but I'm an artist. Fuck it. That's about, you know. You see why
I didn't tell you, after the show, there was a girl that cried.
At that bit?
I don't know if it was that bit, but she was crying on the bench and people were surrounding her. Like,
Wait, there's no. People went on after me. There's no way she was just crying and
I don't know why she was crying. I'm not gonna put it on you.
You can't put that on me. There's no way that's on me.
It probably was you though, right? Because who followed him?
After you, Limbs was before you.
Nancy was after me.
Nancy was after him, and AJ was after you.
Yeah.
They
So there's 2 acts after. Was she crying for half an hour? That's
No, she held it in.
Probably.
Crazy story.
I take you crying.
I take it. Great. That's my material.
I'm sorry, I should clarify. You know, you're not actually allowed to do his jokes on stage, right? I'm just but he's.
Bro,
No, but
wallahi.
let's-
No.
I'm just
On a G
checking,
thing,
no,
on a G thing.
yeah.
If you man are doing paid gigs anyway, and it's not being recorded, nigga, use my material. I'll use your material. I'll use your material.
That's
But-
great for you, right?
No, but in general, bro. Like one time I was fumbling on stage, I didn't know what to say, and I just said Bam's joke. I'm broke. It's been
Don't do his bit. Don't do his
I'm
bit.
not gonna do his bit. But I just did his bit.
I
But
know the bit.
On a G thing, we're all
He's like, don't do his bit. I'm doing that tonight.
Yeah.
So like, bro, if you man are getting paid and you know we won't be filmed and you won't be credited for this joke, nigga, do my
Yeah, but I
material,
can't
bro.
get on stage and be like, my name's Ahmed.
Hey,
Well, I can, you can't.
Oh, you know what?
I can.
I'm saying, you know what? You know how tough it is being Somali. You know what I'm saying? But, come on.
But let's get back to you making a Somali girl cry because of your disgusting
Oh
joke,
no.
right?
Okay, but it might not have been him. Bleep his name. I bleep this. Yeah, the name. So you know. So okay, now you can keep going. And then he had a bit where he looked at the audience and he goes, "Oh, you racist." And she's like, "No, I'm not racist." She's like, "Apologize." And it was funny in the beginning, but afterwards it felt like attacky to the women, yeah. And like,
she white?
She was white. Anyway, long story short, her boyfriend called the guy that was running the night. He was like, "Yeah, we had a great night, but by the way, when we came home, my girl cried."
Wow.
And he was like, "Why?" Because of the apologize for racism. And so women can hold in the crying for time, like you know what I'm saying, they'll bottle it up.
I can't imagine AJ Rose or Nancy saying anything that would be that offensive to a Somali.
Yeah, but also,
girl.
if you really want to get techie with it, the bit that you're talking about is actually not an offensive bit.
It's not, but
I
no.
had this conversation with B. The
Yeah.
topic has high shock factor.
Oh, your girlfriend agreed with you, bro.
No.
Have you met my girl, bro?
I'm
how opinionated my girl
I love
is, bro.
you, me. I love you.
Yeah, but
Listen.
also, my girl doesn't just agree with me.
Nah, she
I
doesn't.
wish. Are you crazy?
Yeah, she's not Muslim, right?
I didn't get it.
Basically saying how you guys just, keep them in line.
Yeah.
You know?
It was a good. No, okay, listen. I thought I was gonna land more. That
Just
was
edit that out as well.
Yeah, get rid of
help
that.
him, help
I
him.
thought that was funnier than it was.
Like, yeah, act, right? But
Yeah,
go on,
okay,
sorry.
okay, yeah.
That was thank you. Edit that out as well. Edit that out as well.
That
No, we
hurt.
don't edit shit out. I'm joking. I love his act. He's very funny.
Okay, well, don't do that. Okay.
But yeah, go on.
Right. We had this conversation
Yeah.
about this.
Yeah.
It's not offensive.
No.
But Dima made a great point, and I agree with him wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
A lot of the people that were there
Yeah.
have lived a certain life,
Yeah.
which means that their experience is way more limited than
Yeah.
ours. So even something just saying like, I had sex with my girlfriend would be very shocking to them because they don't hear people talking like that
Yeah.
ever. So even if you just said I was banging my bird the other day, which is not even close to being
They'd be like,
offensive,
"Oh,
would be like, whoa.
Oh, he's treading.
But you
on-
don't you don't say that, do you?
Yeah. Yeah.
You say some other stuff.
Yeah.
You say some words that may, to me and you, I'll say it over a cup of tea. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll say it to my fucking girl's dad. I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay? I'll say it. But those people, they're not used to that.
You know what's crazy? I did
Those people, right?
No.
Okay, well, don't
it
do
is those
that.
people.
It
It is those people. It is-
Those
it is
primitive people.
That-
That's what
no,
you're
that
saying.
group
They
of
haven't
people.
discovered
If anything, if anything, it's actually
that's highly offensive.
It's actually
man.
advanced. It's not actually primitive. It's actually advanced.
No, I know it's advanced.
Yeah,
I'm trying to basically drop him in it to imply that's what he was saying.
Yeah.
So he has to wrestle with it.
That's basically the whole show.
That is the whole show. The whole show is
Okay,
me making
okay.
him seem like he's an awful
Racist
bully,
or
you know?
homophobic,
But
yeah.
actually, he's
You
not.
should actually get a real racist in it, just to like fuck with him.
Yeah.
But I remember I did a gay joke one time in front of a Somali audience. And it was a shit joke, but like, it should have got a laugh. Like it kills in front of white people. bro, they were horrified.
I can imagine.
Like they were horrified. They were horrified. Yeah. So
I believe that.
So yeah. So you know, it was valid the response you got.
Yeah, I asked you. That was all on you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not
I
gonna
know
lie.
it was all on me.
Yeah, but you,
also,
no, but you were
did-
just like, it's not even that offensive. Yeah, but in that room, it's.
No, I know, but I was like,
Oh wait,
Jesus Christ.
carry on.
This guy's gonna be a dad soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got a comment on one of our videos saying those were some of the funniest farts ever or something. So I'm all in on
Certain
the farts
farts
now.
will be
I'm
good.
all
That
in
was
on
a
the
good
farts.
fart.
That was a good fart. I'm a
Like,
good farter.
Audibly, that was
I'm a good
fart.
audible farter.
You know he can't burp.
You?
Yeah, he knows this. He knows this.
I don't know that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Does
You
it?
physically
You can't
burp.
fart either.
No, what do you mean I can't?
You can't.
You-
You can't.
you
Nah,
do-
yeah,
you
don't
do
do
think I
it.
can't
Don't
fart?
do it. Don't
You
do it.
think I can't
In
fart?
a small room.
Go on,
Like, man,
Right.
That sounded like a
Yeah,
mic drop.
that was the warm-up.
It went-
That was the warm-up.
Yeah, but he's
It's only right eye try now.
He's
No?
You'll
got-
get it, it'll hit
no,
you.
but yours are Somali, man. They're gonna have some spice to them. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, wait, you man got the smallest thing. You don't eat seasoned food.
Mine's like fucking cheese and tomato sandwich.
Yeah, yours is definitely cheese and onion
My
crisp or
one will
something.
come out tangy still.
What's okay? How about this? Let's do
20.
this,
Oh, God, guys, by the way, I've had a great time on this podcast.
Yeah, bro, it's been
I've
sick
had a
having
great
bro.
time.
This has been great.
We might have to cut out some of the mad homophobic stuff at the beginning of the
Yeah.
episode,
Of
but
course,
other than
of
that,
course.
Nah, we'll see. We'll see.
Homophobic, we didn't do anything.
there's some dicey stuff that you guys might have said. So you might want to.
Oh, I said a word, didn't I?
No, it's not even the
Oh,
word.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not even really the word. It was more the general tone was like. You
Well,
know,
we'll watch it back. I think it was alright.
we're not going to watch it back.
We'll see. I'll watch it back.
Okay,
I
yeah,
don't want
sweet.
you to censor me.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, doesn't affect me at all. Leave it in.
No, let's
Oh,
see.
yeah.
I'll watch it back
Yeah.
and we'll see.
I want a career, so please help.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, before you sign out and you tell people where they can find you,
Of course, yeah.
I want you to tell me
Uh-huh.
a Somali dish that everyone should try because I've never had Somalian food and I like trying food from
Somali
other
food,
countries.
Somali food.
Now,
Yeah.
we talked about cutting out the homophobic stuff, but we're going to have to make another cut here because that's the gayest question.
No, I'm
Okay.
genuinely curious.
Yeah, I know.
Have you
Why are you
had Somali
hating?
before?
You ain't never had Somali food.
No, I haven't, and
Yeah,
I'm
so-
interested. But to be like, oh, just before we close up, like we're a fucking BBC cooking show.
I want to know. I'm
We've just
asking
been
my.
farting
I'm
into the
ask-
microphone and calling each other gay, and now you're like, now what's the best dish from your
Yeah,
culture?
I wanna know.
I like
You,
I like
call,
the
I
you
question,
wanna
though.
can
I like
never
the question,
roast
though.
me
I-
again.
I wanna know.
You're roasting me. Oh, you like Yu-Gi-Oh, you like Pokemon. You're sitting here. Okay, so what kind of spices do you
You like
guys
food,
use?
didn't it?
in-
Yeah, that's food, isn't it?
Yeah, go on, go- yeah,
I
go
like
for it.
making food from other countries. I cook Thai food. I cook Mexican
Hey,
food.
tell him, bro.
I'm interested in Somali
Okay.
cuisine.
Yeah.
Don't look.
This is the most boring way to. You can
No,
Google
well,
it.
no, yeah.
Hey, how about you Google
Do
it?
you know what it is? Do you know what it is? You're racist and you don't care about other cultures. That's the problem.
Yeah,
here,
it doesn't
okay?
work when you do it.
Nah, it doesn't. I'm just saying. I'm genuinely curious.
The best Somali food?
about it. Just quick. You made a whole thing. I
this
just
This
want
is
to
so
put that-
generic.
It's not what.
Google it.
Somalis don't have podcasts. What are you talking about?
What do you mean they have podcasts?
You know what
What?
I'm saying?
There are a
Okay.
few, but there's not
No,
like.
you have to go on a you know how
There's
Google
one good
works,
one,
right?
Active
So
Podcasts
Google's
with
not
Hamza
actually one second.
Denman.
Diesel. Google's not actually a podcast.
No, I was
right?
making a
You
joke that they
realise
don't have the
right?
technology. You fucking idiot.
Wow, that's really. Yeah, but
Do you know what? Forget it. Cut it
but
down.
you
That's
said-
it.
You said Somalis don't have podcasts.
Oh my god.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
And I said Google it, and you said Somalis don't have podcasts.
Yeah.
Now you know that doesn't make any sense,
Oh
right?
my God.
Hold that thought for a second. Let him. He's getting out his phone. He's going to use ChatGPT, or I don't know. He's going to figure out what
No,
Google
I'm not.
is.
I'm not doing that. What's going on here?
So
No,
Google's a
you might
search
keep
engine.
talking because I wanna. There's something I wanna talk about before you, man. I need to call my sister. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead,
Wait,
go
you actually? Oh, you're actually just calling your sister?
Yeah, you might keep going.
Yeah, it's not like we're on air or anything.
Yeah.
Cameras are rolling on a
okay.
time crunch. You know.
Yo, Ilham,
Brilliant.
you know that podcast with the Somali guy that finds that finds like the people that get married and what's that called? That's their favorite podcast. What's the
This is
name?
young Jamie, young Abdul,
Huh?
young Jamil.
Wait, shut up, man. I can't hear my sister. Go ahead. Ridwan Ishaq. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you. Alright, cool. There's this great Somali podcast, man. Wallah, it's hard, yeah.
Okay.
They say they speak Somali, like, but the Somali know if you speak Somali, it's banging. Basically, this guy's name is Ridwan Ishaq, yeah. And basically, he has women. He's in Kenya, and he has women that come on the show. I think my sister's calling me again. I'll shout it out. Women come on the show. So in Somali culture, like when you just chatting up birds, innit? Like, so women come on the show, they're like, oh, there's this man from America and he's moving to me, but I feel like he has another wife and kids, or he's chatting up other women, and I just want you to call him on a podcast and see if he loves me.
Oh, so it's like a Maury Povich kind of vibe.
Yes, bro, hilarious. hilarious.
But it's in
bro.
Somali.
Yeah.
It's in Somali, yeah.
So what the fuck are you telling us for?
I'm saying, guys,
What the fuck are you telling me for?
the mama's the goat.
Don't shout out another podcast.
yeah,
If you're
no.
gonna shout another podcast, shout out a fucking English podcast.
Yeah, well, he got 1 million subscribers, so.
Tommy Robinson's new fucking.
I mean, subscribers. All right, he can come on the show. He's not too bad.
Yeah.
He doesn't sound like a bad guy.
He don't
All
speak
right.
English though, but yeah, I don't know. I'll translate.
No, we do have to wrap up.
We have to wrap up.
Yeah.
Bro,
Quickly,
it's
tell them
been
fucking.
so banging having you on, man.
Oh, brother,
genuinely.
thank you.
No, bro, legit, like so much fun.
It's been great. Tell them a
where can
Somali
we-
food quickly. Fuck it. I want to go against the grain with you because you annoyed me. Go. Tell them.
Baris and Hilib, of course, that's like everybody knows Baris and Hilib. Federation, when you add the pasta to it. Sukar. Anjero, underrated. Somali one's way better than the Ethiopian one. You know what I'm saying? Why
let's not-
Anjero tangy? You know what I'm saying? You Ethiopians
Yeah.
need to
Look
chill.
what you started.
ain't got
We
shit
don't
on
need
us.
the whole menu. All right.
Yeah,
That's
nah.
it.
All right,
That's
go,
it.
go, go,
That's
Wait,
fine.
Somali tea. Shah. Man, them, I'll bring you man Somali tea.
Bro, let's do it.
This
then,
is
let's do
making me
it.
really hungry. I can't
Yeah,
lie.
yeah, yeah,
Somali
yeah.
tea.
You said your mum's gonna cook me food. You said.
But my mom invited everyone.
You're not allowed in the house.
I am.
He-
I've
he-
met
he-
his mum.
house.
I've met his mum.
Why am I? Well,
Nigga, you've never. Like, you're far away. He
There's
drops me off all the time.
standards, right? Yeah,
He's
that's what
close.
it
He's
is.
close. He's close. He's
It's
close. He's
distance.
close.
Yeah, it's just
He's close. He's
distance.
close. But he's never been inside my house. Not yet.
yeah,
Only Banff have been inside my house and He-Man.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
could've-
He-Man in that bit.
I could have been in your house. You invited me up, but I had to go. But I was downstairs.
Yes.
I
True,
dropped
true,
your
true.
mum
Yeah,
to the
that's what
thing.
it is.
Yeah,
That's what it
so
is. That's
I tell him all the time, come to my house, we play Yu-Gi-Oh. He'll be like, yeah, we'll come.
Play you.
yeah, you just got to bait me with the right thing. Be like, hey, there's Yu-Gi-Oh. Although we are gonna play COD though.
Call of Duty, of course.
Yeah.
Come to my
I'll
house,
jump
bro.
on.
I got like 5 controllers.
Yeah, you
bro.
can't play COD.
Man, I'm all good,
Well,
bro.
you can't play
Because it's not
cards.
football, is it? You know what I
I
mean?
play
You can't
COD.
play. You have to use strategy and brain and everything. You know what I mean?
You play Call of Duty? You got a PS5?
Yeah, of course I do, bro.
got a PS5?
Come on, bro.
Well, I will jump on, bro.
Let's go then, bro.
Yeah,
Let's
come
go.
on. We play
Come on.
pro clubs with the man them as well.
You play pro club?
Yeah.
So I jump on pro
Well,
club.
Marco, the Ollie, Forehand, Perez, AJ Rose, we
Does
jump on.
Perez play?
All right, it
Yeah,
started as a
yeah.
joke, but now I'm feeling a bit
Yeah.
left out. I can't lie.
No,
So
no,
let's
no,
wrap
no,
up the
no,
episode.
yeah,
This is all
okay,
good.
that was
Yo,
great.
bro, where can people find you?
Instagram, one Mike Diesel, number 1 MIC Diesel, TikTok same, and yeah, man, thank you guys for having me. I've had a great time,
Yeah.
and keep
We'll
supporting
definitely
the
get you
man.
back on. This is
Yeah,
actually
thank
that
you
was
so
great.
much.
That was
Thank you.
great.
yeah, shout out Diesel. He's a very funny comedian, so do go follow him.
Follow
and
him.
if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe.
Subscribe.
And like and comment on the shit. We need to grow.
Let's get
all
10,
right?
let's get 10 likes on this video.
Yeah, let's get 10 likes.
Yeah, that's
that aren't,
optimistic.
that aren't Diesel's
No,
other
we're
accounts.
doing this. Hey, 10 likes, we're doing this.
Yeah.
You get so. Do you know what? This is what I always say this, but this is the thing.
And that's the end of the show, guys. Thank you so much for being here. We've had a great time. Make sure to subscribe. Take care. Bye-bye.
You're a cunt.